Appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Oh, 600. What's the O stand for? Oh, my God, it's early.
All right, folks, enjoy the show. Stay tuned. We're going live in 5, 4, 3,
Morning Mayhem starts now with David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore. Live from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort.
I love you, buddy. Love you, buddy. You up, Roger?
Good morning from the office of your favorite president to all of the 609ers, Los Angeles.
All right, 609ers, you know what to do. Move it, move it, move it. Let's go. Hit that conga on that. Move it, move it, move, move, move. What's that bulge in his pocket?
It's low rates.
Wow, Roger, I don't hear you at all.
He was headed at the terminal gate.
Justin!
Here we go.
All right, boys, here we go. Los Angeles, here we go. Los Angeles, look at there, Bruce. Look at that. Steve, well done.
still have a problem. Is it not doing anything?
That was like yours was the other day.
How about now?
They did. That's what I said. I didn't think of it. It wasn't a live strip. You've seen how everything works. Steve's seen it before. Hey, we keep a circle of trust. Everything you see right here. Circle of trust.
Hello, bus sisters.
What's up, Frankie, baby? Los Angeles.
Stay in California. Don't chew on bark and whisper to the gods out there.
That's our man TV, man. Our bud TV.
Start calling him Muzzle Bradshaw.
Muscles.
Muzzle.
Oh, muzzles, yes. Yeah, listen.
Why am I yelling?
I don't know, but we're gonna jack you up some because we're not.
I'm on high now. I don't know.
Now you're on high. Now say something.
Am I checked?
I mean, they didn't buzz that a bit.
No, it's
That's a bad.
Something's up with that one.
Wow. Yeah, something's up with that one. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, Hump Day, December 10th. We are on the road back in Saline County again.
Day 2 of a 3-day swing in Saline County. Day 2 also in the county seat.
I think you need a microphone. I think you just need to grab the mic.
He's gonna switch mics.
Hold on. No. This is what we do right here.
It sounds like he's coming through somebody else's mic.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a
Check 1, 2.
Yeah,
That sounds
that's better.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah. We
you know
use
what?
the microphone now.
Let me tell you both something, Josh, David. It's not often that someone says, "Man, now we can hear you. That's awesome." I don't get that a lot. So I'll hold on and we'll hard reboot in a minute.
Will you just make sure your mic, Roger, on the actual headset is off?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Good point.
There you go.
That's that's producing.
Good job, producer. That's Josh Neighbors back in studio. We're here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. I was trying to think. Bruce James is here with a special Wednesday edition. You've never been here before, right? To here. No, well, let's see.
There we go.
Well, no, that was not working. Say something. Wow, what in the world is going on here?
Testing.
Oh, that's why he was 2.
Testing. Is that what it is?
He was 2.
I think this might work now.
No,
Check. All right, let's start the show. Oh, goodness. That should not be. That should not be.
Josh, normally Roger always likes being number 2. He likes number 2, and he likes being number 2.
That's exactly right.
But he was not number 2 today. But we're back in Saline County. Yesterday we were in in Benton at SoCo and this little piggy, which was Kate Moore's and then Amy Brown's store. Had a great turnout yesterday.
They said they had a tremendous day.
Yeah, they did, and so we just moved right down the road, Steve, to come here. What do we do? 2 shows here a year? Is it what?
Yeah, at least
Wait a minute. Let's hold on. Let's say something.
4.
Put it a little bit closer to your mouth.
3.
Now say something.
At least a couple of years.
What is he?
I presume he's 4. He's 4. That's what we're. But it's going to be.
Y'all too busy in the circle of trust this morning to focus on getting the show prepped.
You're exactly right, Josh.
Let me tell you this.
Say something.
Check.
I painstakingly put this thing together yesterday after the show came by here. Put that together and laid out the headphones. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Try it again.
Check.
There you go.
Hey.
Boom. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Josh, don't put this. We'll just take this out in post.
Bruce is like the first series of a game. We're a little sloppy there.
What's the championship?
A little sloppy. We're going to punt and get on defense, and we'll get the offense going again.
I hope so.
Yeah. So
there you go.
But we are here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. It's the end of the year, new year auto loan special, right?
That's right.
That's what you guys promote. We'll talk about that, and also too. We saw R.J. Hawk yesterday there at SoCo, and Representative R.J. Hawk, and I saw the back of your truck with your deal, the running for state representative. You talked about that last time we were here, I think.
Yeah.
When is that election, by the way?
It's the primary March 3rd.
Okay.
Woo!
We might have to see where your stance is on
That's
certain
right.
things.
Well, let me
We
tell
can
you
do
something.
that.
In the Heritage Farm Legacy Village area of Benton, Arkansas, there are Steve Brown signs. What would be the peppered throughout the neighborhood.
Well, and there's apparently also a rumor. Josh, I don't know, did you see the article yesterday that came out about the end of the show yesterday in Trey Schapp that I sent you?
Was that yesterday's show?
That was yesterday's show.
Josh, I know you don't know what I know you're confused. So was I, because you asked no Joe today, and Joe's a Thursday guy.
Well, no, I meant Joe Nichols.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have
I
Joe
was
Nichols
thinking
today,
the
by
same
way?
thing. I have no idea whether.
Oh, you know what? I completely left Joe off the rundown.
We don't know what
We
it
are
is.
locked in this morning.
Yeah,
Woo!
we are. I
Locked
completely
in.
left Joe off the rundown.
Locked in mornings.
But anyway, so the rumor is that there's a domino effect that we might see somebody at this table decide to stick his toe in political waters, maybe. That's what the word is.
What?
We shall
I don't like
see.
that sound.
I don't know who that might be
Well,
in this table.
okay.
Josh, I just need you to move to Saline County. Listen, opposites attract.
Got a busy show in addition to Bruce. Trey Reed will be checking in. He's down fishing, I think, in Louisiana somewhere, Bruce.
Great time to do it.
It is. Craig O'Neill will be joining us. Walt Coleman as well. Rick Schaefer. And, Joe Nichols, who we missed last week, as a matter of fact. We've got to play a little pickup truck. Got to play a little match game brought to you by Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse.
You know what? I have seen. I go down. You go down a rabbit hole, and I follow almost anything. If I see something once or twice that I like on social, I'll follow it on Instagram, or as the kids say, IG, because it's either humorous or musical. And Joe Nichols has popped up big time.
Seen a lot of it.
He had Merle Mondays.
He calls it Merle Monday. I love
saw
that.
him. I don't know if that was a new thing or an old thing or a one-off, but because of the Merle Haggard connection, I want to ask him about the song that he sang.
And we haven't talked to Joe since. I don't think we've talked to him since the Ryan Silverfield hire, or if we did, I don't think it's been since the the press. Yeah. So we'll get that from him today. And the shocker, Josh. Roger and I sit down. Steve, you saw it. Bruce James said, "I am excited," and I'm thinking, is he excited about being here and seeing us, or
Is it
excited
the last
about
show of the season for him?
or is he excited about the new coach? And I think it's about the new coach.
It definitely is.
Okay,
for sure.
so listen, a little tease right there to say what's coming from Bruce James. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll find out why. Speaking of football, last night we had the Touchdown Club volunteer party at my house, and what's amazing, Bruce, is that we had like 25 volunteers, and that includes everybody, like Chris Kane, R.J. Hawk, the ladies who check everybody in, taking tickets, setting up the tables, Pigskin, who's the president. So 25. So we had about 50 people there. But I made the point, there were more people there last night at that volunteer party than we had at the first meeting of the Touchdown Club 21 years ago. How about that? How cool is that? And there's no other.
That must have been cool for you. That's credit to you. Credit to you and what you built. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It's appreciate that. But Roger, Chris Kane was there, and he knew what I was getting ready to do, so he breaks into his Trump imitation, and I said, nobody, no other Touchdown Club in America has a volunteer group this big. I mean, nobody.
They do a great job.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Great job. There he is. Anyway, so he started into it again, having fun with President Trump. Me saying that touchdown clubs around the country are like, what are you guys doing?
They're marveling.
They're marveling. They're marveling. As our good friend Bo Mattingly would say.
Well, there's about 10 minutes where you do a Trump impression every touchdown club when you thank the sponsors. You're like, the best flooring company. Nobody's got a flooring company.
That's
like these
exactly
guys.
right,
So
Josh.
it is funny, and you do a good job with that.
Yes. That's what we do. A couple other things, too. Today is on our national Dewey Decimal System Day. Remember we used to learn the Dewey Decimal System? I think they still have it, to be honest with you.
We did, because we had some librarians or some library folks at the last mainline trivia last week, I guess it was, and I asked them, and they still use the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, so that's was there one of the songs from some rock and roll Saturday morning? Was it
Schoolhouse Rock?
Schoolhouse Rock, yes.
Rock and roll Saturday.
I was
sad as I
I was close enough.
I don't know. I don't recall what.
Dewey Decimal.
No, you're thinking of I'm just a bill.
No. There are no Dewey Decimal.
No,
I'll look it up.
not to my knowledge.
Listen, everybody had to learn that Dewey Decimal System.
From
You
Rock and Roll
won't find it in the
Saturday
book.
morning?
You weren't.
Yes.
No. Schoolhouse Rock. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. We don't have a Razorback basketball game until Saturday. That game's at 11 o'clock. It's Texas Tech. It's sort of a weird time it's almost like, wait a minute.
What is it?
Don't we just do that in football?
Where is it?
Don't we just do the 11 o'clock? I think it's down in, let's see. I think
Is it in Hawaii?
No, I think it's down in Dallas, if memory serves me right. I got to go here. Let me
11
see.
o'clock ball game. Wow.
American Airlines Center in Dallas.
Boy, they've just started putting our football games at 11.
I know.
Now our basketball. When swimming and diving gets at 11 o'clock, we're in trouble.
It's a weird deal.
Yeah.
Couple other
There's
things
no Dewey
too.
Decimal song.
Dead coming.
There's a
Maybe you need to make
rap
one,
from
Roger.
2011, but there's no Dewey Decimal song.
No. The Burroughs Award was announced yesterday. Finalists. The 5 finalists are Georgia, Mike Bobo, who's been a finalist before.
Yes.
Yeah, at several occasions. And Indiana's Bryant Haynes, who was a finalist last year. He's got a good chance to win this thing. Come to find out that that Bryant Haynes also was on the same staff as Corey Heatherman, who was the finalist from Miami defensive coordinator. They both were at James Madison together. How cool is that? So you got Heatherman at Miami, Haynes at Indiana, Mike Bobo at Georgia, Ohio State's Matt Patricia. Wow. You remember that name? Matt Patricia was the longtime DC for the Patriots. He ended up, failing as the head coach at Detroit. But he's come on and done a great job. And then Texas Tech's defensive coordinator, Sheil Wood, who, of course, they have a $7 million defensive line, Bruce, which makes –
Way to diminish the guy, Baz. Nice job.
I can't believe.
I know. Well, again, listen. They play hard.
Hey, look, they do.
I'm anxious to see who would they play first. They play the winner of who in the bracket. I have to go back and look.
They are the 3 seed, so they'll play.
Who would they get?
I have to go look. Also, have y'all ever had a back-to-back finalist that has not won?
Yes,
okay.
We've had that. Matter of fact, Brent Venables. I think took him 3 times to win it, and then we had at Virginia Tech.
Bud Foster.
Oh my gosh, Bud Foster! I think took it 4 times.
Good
4
Lord,
times.
come on!
Was you remember what we called him, Raj? We called him the Susan Lucci. Remember because she never could win the award for best soap opera. So of course that obviously that World Award's coming up in 2026. Right. We do it over at Oaklawn. So you had that yesterday announced also. 3 Razorbacks make the All-SEC second team. I'm not real surprised by that. Quincy Road Jr. had a good year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was second team. Mike Washington Jr. running back second team. No, not shocked by there. He had a really good year. And Fernando Carmona, he was a third team last year. I'm not so sure. I have to go back and look. PFF has the grading scale. I don't know if he had that. I didn't realize he had that great of a year, to be honest. Sometimes it just carries on because you were a preseason. And people who vote on that go, it's preseason.
Don't really pay attention.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll just move him up this year.
That's exactly right. So those are the 3 there. This is the other big news. Some of the big news that came out yesterday, and because you're a money man, Steve, you'll appreciate this. University of Utah has announced plans to help their athletic department generate new revenue through what will be first-of-a-kind relationship with let's see, the name of the group is
Capital out of New York City.
Yeah, a capital investment firm, and they're talking about being able to provide a cash infusion of $500 million to the athletic department. And so, we'll talk about that today on whether or not is that a good idea. I was joking yesterday on our text line between us on the show is that here's a group of people who have not done a great job managing money, not all, but some, when it comes to athletic departments. Now you're going to go, hey, here's $500 more million for you to, it's like, oh my gosh.
But by the way, you got to pay us back.
That's right. By the way, we need a return on our investment, please. Yes. Yeah, so we'll see if that happens. Hey, the other thing.
Yeah, excuse me. And I saw something. Tell me if this was social or AI. You can't tell anymore. That our coach in basketball, Calipari, has got NIL insurance.
He talked about that last year, Roger. Yeah, it's called booster insurance.
Booster insurance. Okay.
If somebody like a Frank Fletcher is given $1 million to Taylor Green, he can get an insurance policy, Bruce, for $30,000, which really.
But the kid still gets his money even if he doesn't play. If he doesn't play and he can't play in January, I think you get half of or most of it back in February. Half.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the
I don't remember, but it's something that I just heard. I didn't really.
But Bruce, your State Farm's not underwriting that policy. That's one of those Lloyd's of London kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, Lloyd's of London. Yeah. But I'll give Cal credit for coming up with that.
Well, it's a way to listen. That way you can take that money and put it somewhere else. And again, though, the player still gets his money even if he doesn't. And who knows when those contracts will be rewritten to where, all right, if you don't play after this amount, we're gonna, you don't get the full contract.
But it protects a guy like Frank Fletcher, who is going to give that kind of money. Also, the guy gets hurt and never plays. It's like, wait a minute, I just gave you $1 million for nothing. Yeah. So, Coach Cal, listen, if anybody comes up with a good game plan, it's
smart
him.
Play.
Here's another story, too. I with a lot of controversy, we've argued about it on this show quite a bit, the whole Lane Kiffin to LSU deal. I did not realize, Roger and Josh and Bruce and Steve, that Kiffin took more assistance with him to LSU than Charlie Weiss. Because remember, he had put out the thing, he said, if you don't get on that plane with me going down there, you're not going to be on my staff.
I didn't know
Well,
that.
all I saw was Charlie Weiss getting, cussed out, booed, and flipped off.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there were four other coaches that got on that plane and left Ole Miss. So here's Ole Miss going, wow, you are taking 4 of our coaches now. You're just gutting, I had no idea that they've been trying to coach.
But hold on, they're all being allowed to come back and coach.
No, that's what I'm saying. But the point was that I didn't realize that had even happened.
Well, there was a PR move. It wasn't supposed to happen. And if you read everything that's been put out in Louisiana and Mississippi, it turns out that he really he got upset with the athletic director.
Yeah.
And
we knew he threatened
him. And then
But he did take the coaches.
And he did take them.
Which I didn't know.
Yeah, he took them down there, and then someone down there convinced him this is not a good look. You are deserting your players.
Yeah.
You're not allowing your coaches to work.
Yeah.
So he had a change of heart and sent those other 4 back. So.
Yeah. I didn't realize, because think about that. If you're Pete Golden, and then you take it's one thing him going by himself, which we've talked about that.
Yeah, totally.
But then to take the whole staff to where you can't even. I mean, here they are getting ready to play for
you talk about letting go of the rope. All the players.
Yeah. Just think if your position coach is gone. I've got an assistant to an assistant.
Yeah.
That's running the practice.
No. I mean, you talk about burning every bridge on your way out.
He sure did.
This is his 4th bridge.
That's what he does.
But this is the worst by far.
Yeah.
This is the worst look by far.
And it was one thing.
Ole Miss was really good to him. Keith Carter was really good to him.
Yeah.
I mean, really fought hard to keep him.
And then of course he delivered with obviously having great years.
Sure did.
But I did not realize. I thought that they had only taken one assistant. I just found out this last night. Like, what?
But no, that would be. I mean, that would have. As a fan, I would go nuts. And I may rethink my position on winning the championship because now of where we are as fans, because we are so far down on the totem pole of what the universities care about. That I may go, you know what? I don't care. Win the championship for me and let me have that shirt.
Right. The other thing too,
for Lane, stick around and then leave.
When we come back, and we'll do it throughout this as long as you're on, is Bruce James. We may save it for a little bit later. Bruce James is excited about speaking of assistant coaches.
You're coach all the way down.
You're excited about the Ryan Silverfield hire. And people like go, Silverfield hire. Does it sound like that? Silverfield?
Could be. And
7 on 7.
Christmas.
Okay. But yeah, so, when Bruce James is positive about something, although you've been positive in years past and things didn't turn out.
Let me just put it this way. This goes back at least 10 years.
Okay.
I haven't felt this good.
Wow. Because let me tell you something. I hadn't seen that smile.
I know.
That's a genuine smile in a decade.
Yeah.
That's true.
Easy. I've not seen that. This is almost like you could tell the heart's growing 10 times bigger.
I played my ankles before I came in.
Hello, boy.
All right. Are we giving away $103.70 today?
We are.
Is it the last one of the season?
It is the last one of the season.
And it will have to do with the Razorback football players, correct? Okay.
All-time player.
All-time player. All right. Don't go away. We're here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union here in Benton. Thanks to Steve Brown, CEO and State Representative Hopeful. Now, you're on the city board right now, right?
Yeah, city council now.
Just can't get enough, can you?
Yeah, obviously not.
All right.
He knows my address in his sleep.
Sure. All right, listen, if you want to be a part of the show, we'll check our text messages now. And if you got anything you want to bring up, you can text us or you can call us. So don't go away at 6:30 here on Morning Mayhem.
Well, this is Christmas. Yes, Christmas, my dear.
Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. It's hot tub season at Luxury Pool and Spa. Online at luxurypoolarkansas.com.
This is Sports Center.
Fun night at the Jimmy V Classic last night in New York City. The first game saw a 20-point rally as the number 10 ranked BYU Cougars come back from 21 down to beat the Clemson Tigers 67-64. AJ DeBonta has a big night. He goes for 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists on the evening as BYU gets to 8-1 overall. Also, number 5 UConn beats number 18 Florida 77-73 last night. 19 points for Solo Ball to go along with 2 assists as UConn shoots 50% from the floor and 44% from beyond the arc. Also, number 13 Illinois goes on the road and beats 7-1 Ohio State by a score of 88-80, despite the fact that Ohio State's Bruce Thornton had 34 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds last night on 13-17 shooting. Illinois is now 8-2 overall. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Once again, starting our day with a cloudy sky. This afternoon, though, it should become mostly sunny with a high of 57. Plus, as a cold front comes through, it will be a windy day. Tonight, the winds won't be as strong. It'll become mostly cloudy again with an overnight low of 36. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
103.7 The Buzz brings you the 2025 Arkansas High School Football Championships live from War Memorial Stadium. Listen Saturday at noon when Mansfield and Fordyce play for the 3A title. Then at 6:30 for Dardanelle and Elkins playing for the 4A championship. The 2025 Arkansas High School Championship games are brought to you by Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Roller Funeral Homes, Midtown Plumbing, and Home Hardware Center.
Cut through the holiday hustle at Family Market, your one-stop shop for it all. Incredible deals on Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Frito-Lay, and festive treats like Juanita's Peanut Brittle. From pie fixings to your mama's stuffing ingredients and Uncle Tim's green bean casserole that he's going to want a second helping of, Family Market has you covered. Find everything for your holiday traditions at your neighborhood Family Market. In Malvern, Shannon Hills, and Pangburn.
And there were in the same country shepherds, abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them. And they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord.
From our team at Family Market Stores to your family, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Fellas, you've heard of TRT, but you have no idea what testosterone can do for you. Once you start treatment, you'll wish you'd done it sooner. All the guys I know, they go to Synergenics and Low T Center for TRT. The TRT test is free, not hundreds of dollars. The testosterone is pure, not compounded. Guys feel full of energy, not like they're still waiting for it to kick in. Get in now for your free TRT test. No appointment necessary before 10 a.m. or book ahead at fixmylowt.com. Again, that's fixmylowt.com.
For the next couple of months, I've decided to start signing my name, Craig Genesis O'Neill. Why? Because Genesis of Conway has their big signature event going on now. You visit and pick out your Genesis, GV70, GV80, or G70, and the greatest car you've ever been in will be yours for 1.99% interest for 60 months. Then it's your signature that proves what they say. Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
No matter where you are or how you're listening, we thank you for making Morning Mayhem part of your day. Now, back to Baz, Roger, Justin, and Josh.
Up in the morning and I'm feeling fine. I gotta move it to 609. I tune the radio to the buzz, cause I don't wanna miss shouting Los Angeles. Saying I don't wanna miss shouting Los Angeles. A 609er is who I am. I'm the number one fan of a Morning Mayhem. I say the number one fan of a Morning Mayhem.
Man, silence. 6:34 here in Benton. Oh, there we go. Just a little delay. We are here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union.
Hey now, yes, thank you.
Thanks to Steve
Brown. I saw
What?
him, by the way, this week. Alan. At
you saw Steve?
State Championships. No, Alan, the guy who sings that song.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
By the way, big delay. Hard to reboot next break if we could.
Okay, that's not working still. It's not connecting, not grabbing.
All right, we'll do.
If you got anything on your text message, let us know. Let's check in. I think we're going to go down to Louisiana, Bruce. Let's see if we have Trey Reed there, Josh Aroney.
I have to switch.
Josh Aroney.
I was getting ready for Bruce's intro, so I'll switch over there.
Yeah,
that's okay.
My bad,
It's Trey Reed from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. If you've got questions about outdoor life in Arkansas, Trey is the guy with all the answers. Brought to you by Arts Marine. Arts Marine in North Little Rock has been carrying Yamaha, G3, and Tohatsu for over 50 years. Call them today at 753-7351.
All right, Trey Reed, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, gentlemen. How are y'all? What's going on at Alcoa Federal Credit Union?
They're doing deals, right, Steve? They're doing
right.
the year-end, especially pushing the vehicles.
That's right.
Yeah.
Year-end auto special.
Yeah.
Rates.
So if you want a great deal on the great rates on a truck, Trey, now's the time to do it. So,
man, I tell you what, I need a boat, David. Down here in Louisiana, reminds me, I need to buy another boat. Maybe I'll talk to Steve about that.
We can take.
What did you call you call it? Fun loans? Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So tell us where you are, Trey. Bruce may know where you're at in Louisiana. Where are you?
I am in Duloc, which is, I don't know, 30 minutes south of Houma. I know y'all come down to Thibodaux for the Manning camp. Not far from there, just down here on the coast. A lot of folks know Cocodrie, not far from there, but probably, I don't know, 40, 50 miles southwest of New Orleans as the crow flies.
Right.
And what are you fishing for down there, Trey?
Man, we're looking for redfish. Had a good first day yesterday, fly fishing for redfish. You know, we're catching black drum occasionally. Man, caught about a 25-pound alligator gar yesterday that was kind of mixed in the marsh with the redfish. But yeah, man, red drum is what we're really targeting. Had a great day yesterday. I think we 5 of us fishing out of 2 boats, self-guided, not hiring guys. Just brought our own boats down here and. Been doing this a number of years, kind of starting to figure it out. Had a good day yesterday, man. About, I think, 10 fish boated yesterday, so good day.
Trey, this is Bruce James. I'm a big redfish. What about the specks? I'm a big speck fisherman. BAZZEL used to be downtown in Mall City growing up. So are you catching any specks?
For sure. Yeah, we will run across some. I mean, again, just most of the spots we're fishing were, you know, real shallow areas in the marsh, you know, targeting those slot redfish, upper end of the slot or over slot, because we're releasing most of them. We may keep a few today to cut the sides off of and put on the grill tonight. But I love catching trout, and honestly, redfish is delicious, but man, speckled trout are hard to beat when it comes to
they
the
are
kitchen
hard
table.
to beat.
But we haven't stumbled across any yet, Bruce. But I hold my fingers crossed that we might.
Okay, I think you probably will. I'm seeing reports out of South Mississippi and over, you know, to a different part of Louisiana, the eastern part of Louisiana. About probably 56 miles over there. They're beginning to catch a lot of trout last week in the cold weather. I saw some 6 and 7 pound trout pictures that were sent to me. So they're in there.
Well, listen, when Bruce James, when he starts getting reports, it's either going to be that defensive ends or redfish, one or the other. He's gonna get...
What else is more important?
That's right. Kate Moore is listening this morning, Roger.
Yeah, hey, Kate.
We found out she's our new favorite 609er. That she's been getting up. Justin may not, but she is. And we were at her stores yesterday. She says he's down in the bayou if he's in Duloc.
Right.
So,
man.
Cajun land. Yeah.
You almost have to have an accent when you're down there, Trey. Just to,
maybe
you know,
I don't know. I can't do it on demand like Roger Scott or anything, but I've been working on my my Cajun accent. I'll have to try that out on you next Wednesday.
Well, just be like Coach O, right? Or
There
Coach
you
O,
go.
or the guy off Bobby Boucher. At,
I saw Coach O. Did you see this?
I did.
About
we gotta talk
Adrian
about that.
Peterson?
Yeah, no, I didn't see the clip on Adrian. I saw the clip on Joe Burrow. What did he say about Adrian? He
He said his toughest get was Adrian Peterson.
Miss? You mean toughest miss?
Yeah,
right.
That was the one he tried hard at. I won't take up on Trey. I won't take up his time. I'll just remind me, and I'll tell you. It's a funny story.
Give me a little Cajun.
I have no idea. But It's a funny story about Adrian Peterson, Adrian's dad, him being out in USC.
That's right. I forgot he was out there at that time. And of course, listen, that's another big story that's getting ready to come. Is Orgeron going to be on the staff at LSU, in what capacity?
Right.
And they're buds. They go back to USC, go back to USC days. And I said, listen, I wish we could have got him at Fayetteville for recruiting coordinator or a position coach or a defensive coordinator.
He's giving you a percentage.
He can coach. He can coach and he can recruit.
Yeah, he can. Listen,
time.
you look at the number of players that he signed. What'd you say, Josh?
I said it sounds like he was giving you a percentage. Nobody was advocating for him getting the job more than you. You were out there.
Yeah, listen, I really let me tell you. Yeah, well, listen, I think he'd be a great, now listen, not the head coach, but listen, to have him with his, look, if you look at the number of players that he has signed in his career going back to USC.
Well, also all the stories he had
they
were all recruiting stories. So it's like, obviously this guy is like, this is the guy they send to go get the big fish. It was Coach O.
Yeah, it almost makes me nervous, Bruce, about him being down there with Kiffin.
They can load up real fast.
I know, and got money too. Trey, anything we need to know about here back in Arkansas you need to share with us?
Man, just don't forget, today is the opening day, the second segment of duck season. Just finished the split up yesterday after a 9-day closure after the first segment. And we've had some really nice cold fronts come through. We've had some rainy weather. I know a lot of folks, I was tired before I headed down Monday, kind of tired of looking at the gray and fog and everything we've had, but that all is good for the long-term prospects of this season duck hunting. So yeah, duck hunters, if they're hearing us right now, they're probably late, probably about to start popping caps here on the second segment opener. So good luck to those guys. And goes through the 23rd and then close 24th, 25th, and 26th. Before reopening again the 27th of December and running all the way out through January 31st. So, that's the big one, guys. Duck hunting back underway today.
I know you're with Game and Fish, but we talked about this yesterday. What do you think about the Arkansas State Parks adding a new park, 53rd Park for Blanchard Springs Caverns? Is that the correct?
Yeah, that's right, man. I think it's great. Number one, I think any time that we can get various properties into state ownership to expand opportunities for the public, whether that's Arkansas Game and Fish, wildlife management areas, state parks, or natural heritage natural areas. We've got so many great areas around the state, even some federal land. So kudos to Shay and the gang over there, and congratulations, man. Always welcome a new state park.
As guys, Bruce or Steve, what is it if you had to name one state park that you've been to that is your favorite here in the state? Which would it be? Do you have one?
Well, if I don't say Chico down there, all of my friends in Lake Village are going to say, I'm going to go with that one.
There is that's right.
Give the Delta some love, Bruce. That's right.
I got to give them some love.
Yeah,
great place.
What about you, Steve?
I don't know. I've got a favorite, but I was just thinking when you were. I guess I missed that story that they were adding that.
Yeah.
But I was thinking. I remember going to that as a kid and how cool
stalactites or stalagmites.
Yeah. Yes.
And you know what? Did you see the? There was somebody who sent us a message.
Yeah. What was it?
If you hold on tight.
That's the only
stalactite mites. And what if you hold on tight? What does that mean? Are you going to hang on to it from up top?
Or are you holding on to
it? That doesn't do me any good.
Well, because we don't remember. And that's all it was. That's why we don't go to escape rooms.
They did say yesterday that
why are you eating my leg?
If you're claustrophobic, it's not you might feel uncomfortable in those caves because that's basically what it is. And so I've never been in. That's one of the few I haven't been in. Well, Trey, listen, thanks for checking in with us.
Right.
We hope you have great fishing the rest of the day. Will you be back next week?
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for letting me jump on the tie line here from Louisiana. Y'all have a great day, and tell everybody I said hi. We'll talk to you next week.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks to Arch Marine for sponsoring. Trey, thanks, Trey. Have a good one. Yeah, Roger and I got a chance, Bruce, to go down to Louisiana for the Manning Passing Academy, and it is. There's two different Louisiana.
Definitely.
Louisianas, if you will. One is south and one is north, and then neither would claim each other. They don't. You're different.
Two different worlds.
Yeah, and Kate, Justin Moore's wife, she's down there on the bayou.
Yeah.
And Roger, we laugh about it. Down there, if you see, like up here, you'll see a coon or a dead dog in the middle of the road. You see a gator in the middle of the road.
That's
run over. That's roadkill.
Yeah. And Trey called it Thibodeau. What is it? T or Tib?
It's Tib, and I think he was just having fun with it. I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I
thought Trey's a learned guy. I mean,
True.
I would take whatever he says. He could sell me ice cubes in Alaska.
He could. We'll come back and check our text messages. Don't forget, we're going to give away $103.70, and we're also going to find out why Bruce is excited about the new coach, as well as Steve Brown will tell us about the amazing deals here.
Fun deals.
Fun deals.
Yeah. Refinancing. Refi. I like the refi. All those things going on. Again, I've done business with these folks for a couple, 3-4 years now.
And what did you think, Josh and Roger? What did you think of the tree last night? You got a chance to see the picture of it?
It's outstanding.
A couple people said, who did that for you? And I said, Jessica did that. Now, listen, I picked out the tree.
And the ladder?
It's the ladder, and I said, go. Do your thing.
Yeah.
And
she did a great job.
She did a great job.
Yeah, it looks like something out of a. And the Hatchers were there last night, Greg and Lee. And I had my stack of pillows. That way, I got the Hatcher effect going on there. Sure. So anyway, it's just great to honor a lot of great volunteers at the Touchdown Club. All right, do not go away. It is 6:45 here on Morning Mayhem.
Wanna beg for more, wanna dance to a band from Louisiana tonight.
Join the fun at Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Live racing returns this weekend for the holiday racing season starting Friday, February 12th through January 4th. Don't miss opening weekend, December 12th through the 14th, and live racing every weekend in December. Plan your trip now at Oaklawn.com. And that's just the beginning. Oaklawn's 24/7 smoke-free casino features over 1,500 slots and live table games like blackjack, roulette, and craps, plus incredible dining from upscale Forbes-rated restaurants to the best wings in Hot Springs. Looking for entertainment? Oaklawn Event Center brings you headliners like Casey and the Sunshine Band, Aaron Lewis, Gary Allen, and more. Tickets on sale now at Oaklawn.com. Download Oaklawn Sports app today, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and score up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Bet on NFL, NBA, college football, and more. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort where excitement never stops.
Join the Zone at Bell & Sword in Conway. Christmas is right around the corner, and Bell & Sword can help you find the perfect gift for the man and your wife. The Zone, today at Bell & Sword on Oak Street in Conway.
We'd now like to confirm something you may have heard on this radio station. It is true. The Little Rock Racquet Club and the Little Rock Athletic Club are offering 50% off the joining fee from now till December 31st. Join now, and in 26 people will witness the fitness.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Hi folks, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give us a chance to earn your business. Here's some things to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Christmas isn't about what's under the tree. It's about making every moment special. Building memories that outlast the wrapping paper. Making the most of every acre. Teaching the next generation right. That's why Greenway is rolling out weekly offers on the gear that keeps you running and the John Deere gift that makes their eyes light up. This year, give a gift built for all things special to you.
Hi, I'm Steve Edwards Jr. with Edwards Food Giant and Edwards Cash Saver. Christmas season is upon us, and with that comes all the typical hustle and bustle of the holidays. This Christmas, as you hang your stockings and sip the hot chocolate, take a moment to celebrate the true reason for the season. Love, hope, and joy brought to us on that first Christmas night. Share kindness, offer forgiveness, and embrace the love that came to us that holy night. From the entire team at Edwards, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
This is Trey Schapp. Tune in each Friday morning at 5:30 right here on The Buzz as I bring you From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. If you like to hear interesting stories about the game of golf, this is for you. You can also find it wherever you get your podcasts.
Can't listen to the radio? Don't worry. You can catch Morning Mayhem live every day. Just download the 103.7 The Buzz app. He's a former Razorback standout in the trenches. He pulls no punches when it comes to talking Hogs football. Joining Morning Mayhem, it's Bruce James. Bruce James on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. Big or small, we roof them all.
Wednesday, a little bit later, we'll have Craig O'Neill, Walt Coleman. Rick Schaefer will be a little bit later at 8:30. We've got to play a little match game. And just to name a few, let's hit a couple messages here real quick. Let's see here. David, it's grip tight, slack tight, and that's hanging on tight. But somebody, Roger, gave us a better way of remembering. Slack tights have a C, which means they come from the ceiling, and stalagmites have a G. They come up from the ground.
Yep.
That may be with Josh. Do you agree with that?
Right there.
I think that may be.
I'm not sure how you can disagree. That's just a fact.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Yes.
It's how we – there's a couple of ways how we spell baloney. We still have to sing it.
Yes.
Most of us.
From the 870, Bruce is getting the warm and fuzzies from Silverfield. I'm getting left lane hammer down, full tilt boogie Chad 2.0. So that's what some people are getting. We'll sure get still, but it is. There's another person. We want to hear what Bruce has to say. Somebody said initial thoughts on Chad Morris. Wow. So there's definitely a part of the fan base that feels. And then listen, he's got to go out there and prove it, right, Bruce? I mean, he's got to go out there and
sure.
But you like some of the hires. That's what you're going to talk about. Somebody was saying, darn, Baz, you can fit 50 people into your house. My house is about 2,300 square feet, but it's a lot of open space and it's not too cramped.
But you have no view.
Yeah, I have
He's
no
got
view.
$1 million view.
Somebody says, does the Touchdown Club not generate any money? We do, but it all goes to pay our speakers. Right. Yeah, if we could just get to the finish line without me having to put in some money, that's a good thing.
David, Twitter accused you of being in it for the money.
Yeah, exactly. Talk to my accountant. That's one thing
exactly.
I've not been real efficient at. But that's okay. It's all good. 661-1037 is the number if you want to be a part of the show. Great to have Bruce on here. Bruce, they've been busy now. Silverfield has been busy hiring coaches, and you like some of the hires.
I do.
Would you like to tell us why and who?
Okay. Well, you start. First of all, let me just say this. He being Silverfield was not my first choice.
Okay.
We lost him to Auburn.
Okay.
So I had not paid a lot of attention to it because I thought it was going to be that or somebody else.
Right.
And so it was sort of quiet about him. And then when we got him, immediately when he came in and talked to the players.
Yeah.
Said, okay, that is the guy can sell. Okay, he's genuine. Because you go back and you look at what he's done everywhere else. What I liked about him, he's 45 years old, but he's got 25 years worth of experience.
That's right.
How many people can do that?
Yeah.
Can he communicate to kids his age? Kids the age that are coaching. A younger coach can really communicate a lot better than somebody 60 years old or older.
You bet.
So he definitely is a recruiter. And any time that you have someone that has won, and he has won at Memphis, he's been in the pros. What does that really mean? It means he knows how to evaluate players. It goes back to he has a connection with people. He literally can fundraise. He's out there right now. I wish he'd shut up, because he's telling the fan base that he's going to win, pretty fast.
Yeah.
He's selling tickets. He has to. That's part of the reason he has a contract.
Right.
So. But is he genuine? Yes. Everything I can check out about him, he's the real deal. You know about his background all the way back to high school.
Right. Yep.
And so he was ready to make the move. In other words, he hit the ground running. He goes out. He signs that many people that quick. He gets in his cars. He goes talk. What have we had before in the last 10 years? What have we had that even gets close to that? We had a football coach that said, I didn't know what to do. This guy knows what to do. He knows who to hire. He knows to do this. He's got a game plan.
Well, let's talk about, some of the hires.
So we go back to Roberts, the defensive
Ron
coordinator.
Roberts.
Right. Ron Roberts has been around a long, long time. He's probably 57, 58 years old.
I think, yeah.
He's been to Baylor. Look at it.
Yeah.
They all go back. He and Pete Golden go back to the small school in Mississippi, Delta State, who produces a lot of coach. Pete Golden was a great player there, became a great coach there. This guy was there and has won championships there. I'm talking about Roberts. He has won championships in Southeast Louisiana. He's been a head coach. He's been coordinators, all that. So he just left Florida.
Right.
He was, we tried to get him
a couple years ago,
and he went to
Auburn. You spent 2 years at Auburn, 1 year at Florida. Yeah.
Now I'm just going to tell you this.
Okay.
He was at Baylor. Okay.
Under
Dave Aranda.
No,
Aranda. Yeah.
Okay. Aranda was actually at one time a coach at Delta State also. So he went to LSU or whatever.
Right.
The interesting thing about it, he turned their Baylor's offense, defense, whatever he changed up the defense. He confuses a lot of offenses on what his alignments are to opposing teams. But he was asked to leave because he was talking too harshly to the defense.
This is at Baylor. Okay.
Not cursing, just tough, hard enough.
Okay.
So I called another coach that I know that knew him, someone that coached against him and everything else, said he's a very, very good coach, but he's no nonsense. It's what we need.
Okay.
And he was good at Florida this year. I think, Bruce, that the Florida offense often put the defense in some pretty bad spots, and so their numbers might have gotten goosed a little bit because the offense wasn't holding up there into the bargain.
You're very astute. That is exactly what happened.
Whoa! How about that? You got a
can't even spell that word.
I
can't even spell.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the fact that of course you came back and said Ryan Silverfield is a younger coach. This guy's 58. Any concern about him being an older guy and having to deal with the players of today, or does that really concern you?
No. I think everything I heard was that he's just one of those that comes in and that's what. Hey, look. Don't give me a defensive coordinator that is. I want somebody that's going to get on your
that's right,
if you're not doing your job.
What about the? Did you see where they hired 2 offensive line coaches? One is sort of that's an interesting.
Is it like is it an interior line coach and a tackles coach?
Yeah, I don't know. I never saw that. I think Justin's going to have Silverfield on. Is going to ask him that.
Probably one for the run game and one for the pass game.
Yeah, I know he brought his OC from Memphis,
right.
And or the offensive line coach from Memphis. I'm sorry, and this other guy was apparently under him at I guess the Vikings in the NFL, and then I came from Ohio State, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken. Right. So, wow. So Bruce, listen.
Back. Excuse me. Let me finish about our head coach. The guy he's a worker. Okay. He's done this all of his life. This is what he wants to do. He still has great goals of doing a lot of things at 45 years old.
Right.
He's got passion.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Boom. Roger, how about this?
I
hey, listen, Josh, this is worth tweeting out with our Bruce James graphic.
Hell yeah.
Bruce James is high on the hog. Is high on the Silverfield hog. How about that?
I agree with that.
And pointed out.
It's an All-American talking right here.
That's first time in a decade.
I like it.
Now, Roger, 2 years from now, you point to me when you fail.
All right, don't go away.
I hope you're right.
7 o'clock.
Why so serious? Sports talk and entertainment.
Let's put a smile on that face.
103.7 The Buzz.
Life isn't just about living, it's about living well. No one understands that better than Baptist Health. They support you on your wellness journey wherever it may lead. Baptist Health really is so much more than a healthcare provider. They're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Baptist Health provides a range of essential screenings for vital areas such as your heart, prostate, and colon, coupled with comprehensive and personalized care. They utilize state-of-the-art robotic surgeries to ensure faster recoveries and significantly less pain for their patients. You can always rely on the care
you receive at Baptist Health to be delivered with Christian compassion. It's no accident that they are recognized as Arkansas's most trusted and innovative healthcare system. Their commitment to excellence is evident in every aspect of their service. When you need a partner, they're a true partner, helping you live your fullest, healthiest life. Visit Baptist-Health.com to find the care you deserve. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
The last bastion of quality programming.
Why would you listen to any other radio station than 103.7 The Buzz? KABZ, Little Rock.
The Rotary Club of Little Rock and Park Plaza came together to give back to communities in need. They donated 200 stuffed Build-A-Bears to Red Cross, which will be given out during disaster response efforts for kids in need. The bears will be a symbol of hope for a child at a Red Cross shelter in the wake of a natural disaster. And Garvin Woodland Gardens will find out today whether it is USA Today's 10 best holiday light locations. Garvin Gardens has 4 miles filled with millions of lights and displays set up throughout the botanical garden. It's up against 19 other gardens across the country. Voting open to the public in November, and the winner will be announced at 11 o'clock this morning. And on Friday, Lyon College School of Dental will host its Storytime with Santa event. The college will read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" in Arkansas to 250 students from Wakefield Elementary School. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm KRK's Jessica Rockwell.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Clouds this morning and then some sun this afternoon. Plus, it's going to turn out to be a windy day. We'll have northwest winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. We get that sun, we can warm up to 57 today. Tonight, it'll be mostly cloudy with a low of 36. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
1037 The Buzz is proud to bring you college football talk with Mark May every Thursday morning on Morning Mayhem, brought to you by Edwards Food Giant, the Meat People, and Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Listen as Mark breaks down the week's biggest games and makes his predictions. Mark May on The Buzz, presented by Edwards Food Giant and Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union.
Red, green, and white lights sparkling in store windows and houses, strings of illuminated icicles dripping from roof lines, lighted Christmas trees in every window. Those twinkling Christmas lights really get you in the mood, don't they? But those flashing blue lights in your rearview mirror, not so much. Be smart this holiday season. It's dangerous to drive after drinking. Remember, even if you've only had a little bit to drink and think you're okay to drive, you could still be over the legal limit and could put yourself and others at serious risk. Driving with any alcohol in your system can be dangerous, so it's never okay to drive after drinking. If you plan on drinking during the holidays, do not plan on driving. Instead, designate a sober driver or plan to use public transportation or a ride service to get you home safely. And always buckle up. Your seatbelt is your best defense against a drunk driver. Keep your holidays merry and bright. Remember, drive sober or get pulled over. This is a message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus lots of fun choices. Like ping pong, right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Brand new players get a 100% profit boost just for downloading the Bet Saracen app.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, if you've put off updating your bathroom all year, then now's the time to call Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is a local company installing American-made products, including bathtubs, walk-in showers, and walk-in bathtubs. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is also proud to be an official sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Don't go into a new year with that old, outdated bathtub. Bath Makeover can install a beautiful, easy-access walk-in shower in as little as 1 day. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH during our year-end blowout sale. Receive half-off labor on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts. Receive a bonus $200 Visa gift card with purchase. And call Bath Makeover of Arkansas at 1-800-NEW-BATH now for a free $25 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH. That's 1-800-NEWBATH.
This holiday season is short. Make every moment magical with a trip to Sissy's Log Cabin. Here, you'll take all your festive looks to the next level and find gifts to wow every one of your family and friends. Discover our unmatched quality, brilliant natural diamonds, and spectacular service when you shop in store or online at sissyslogcabin.com. Make this the most wonderful time of the year with a trip to Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
It's Happy Honda Days at Russell Honda. Drive into the new year with rates as low as 2.99% on select models and an incredible selection of new Hondas. As Arkansas's oldest Honda dealer, they will not be beat. Bring in any competitor's offer and save big today. Don't wait. These deals won't last. Stop by on Landers Road in Sherwood or check the inventory online at russellhonda.com. Russell Honda, where Arkansas drives Honda.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
7-0 and 7-0 game.
Here are David BAZZEL.
Joy Chestnut is back.
Roger Scott.
Well, both of them have passed, one by his own hand.
And Justin Moore.
You see under the table. Are you? Can any of you see under the table? Because I just want you, if you can look under the table, you can see my
So the question, Josh, is at what point will I not laugh at that?
I don't know.
For the Roger.
I
think
it's
not on the board.
Well, my question was, during a busy day, would it happen where like a lot was happening and you kind of just weren't paying attention? But we've had busy days, and you still will like get excited for it. Like right then,
Bruce,
Roger
yes.
looked about, like if he's looking forward, he looked 90 degrees to the right, and you also looked 90 degrees to the right to see if he was looking at you. You do it every single morning.
My favorite part, I've been doing this stuff for 25 years, maybe a little bit long, actually really longer than that, but the funniest things to me are the things that just come out organically, where Roger will say something, and then, or I do the splees or whatever. It's the things and you don't plan on that just come out, and then we have them forever.
Yeah.
And
then you get to analyze it over and over. It's like this.
And then Roger plays it over and over.
This is what he does not.
They're playing me right now. Listen, it's just like it's just like the Zapruder film. We're still picking out different things from it.
Yeah, we're the only show that we beat each other up. That's what we do. We have fun at it, and because it is funny stuff, and we're not perfect, and we don't claim to be that. And
so the good for state representative, maybe give me a cyber bully law.
The good news is I put that one because I knew that Baz would beat Roger up over it. I put it to some of Roger's favorite music, so at least whenever he hears it,
you did. So that
makes him happy.
That cushions the blow, or as Hunter Yurchek said about Kevin Trainor, a soft landing.
Yes. All right, a couple things here before
Rick,
we're going to find out. Rick is not till 8:30. Yeah, look at the lineup there that I sent early this morning, and we move Rick to 8:30. We're going to have Craig and Walt coming up here shortly. We couldn't do all four at once. So before we talk about the end of the year stuff that you're doing, we want to give a shout out, Roger, to Tim Sweeney, who came by yesterday. He and his wife Megan came by yesterday. And they have their kids in the car with them. Jacob, who was going in the fifth grade, who's in the fifth grade, and Morgan is in the first grade.
Hey, Morgan.
So Tim has been fighting cancer, and really a tough fight with cancer for quite a while. And they did a fundraiser for him. I guess 2-3 months ago, Bobby Tucker cooked up for him, and they did it at the church and raised about $80,000. I think they raised, and Justin Moore gave a guitar and some tickets to the concert. And so somebody bought the guitar and gave it back to Tim and Megan and the family. And so he brought it up yesterday and had Justin Moore sign it.
Oh, wow.
And so, but one thing I was telling Bobby yesterday, Roger, that I could sense with a guy like Tim Sweeney. Here's a guy that's battling for his life, but you could tell yesterday there was just a genuineness about him.
Yeah.
There was just a good soul that wasn't going to focus on what he's battling. He told us that he'd been listening to the show every day
and still shook my hand.
Yeah, since 2007. Absolutely. So he's 18 years old when I started listening. Been listening to ever since. And we never know who listens to the show. We don't know that.
We don't.
But to meet a guy like that, and I told him yesterday, and I said at the Touchdown Club, I said a lot of the banquets AMC is that. Sometimes we just got to live in the moment and appreciate being here together and having our friends because tomorrow's not promised. And so here's a guy that he definitely has tomorrow not promised, that know what his future is going to be, but he has a great attitude and just a good guy. So Tim, we
salute you, Tim.
Yeah, we salute you for being a great example of how somebody should approach life, and so we were glad to meet you.
It was a blessing. It was a blessing to meet you. I promise you that it sure was.
Yeah, and so I think he was. I want to say maybe my mom was going crazy yesterday. We were talking about playing the drums. I don't know if his fifth graders talking about playing the drums. I can't remember, but anyway. So hopefully we'll get a chance to see them again.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, and Jacob and Morgan as well.
Jacob Morgan, enjoy Christmas.
Yeah, prayers with.
Yes, right. Michael Lee and Chad Roller came on, brought them over there to get the guitar side. Anyway, that was nice yesterday.
Very cool.
So
Very
wanted
cool.
to say that real quick. Yeah. Now, if you can, Steve, tell us what's happening here and one of the reasons you have us here today.
Yeah, guys, twice a year we do something really special for our members, and you guys know the credit union philosophy. We're here to help our members save money, whether that's through lowering interest rates on our loan products or paying a very aggressive rate on our deposit products. We're really here for our members. And right now we're talking about saving money on your auto loan. We've got a very short window to celebrate the end of the year. Merry Christmas. Let's lower your auto loan rate. Happy New Year. Let's get you into a new ride. But so from December 15th through the end of January, we've got an auto loan special. Rates as low as 2.026%. Get it? 2026.
Very nice.
A little marketing there.
Yes.
Genius.
Yeah. Financing up to 84 months. No payments for 90 days. No payments till spring. So it's a really good deal. It's really designed to help folks save some money going into the holidays and start the new year right.
That's outstanding. Let me ask you. Listen, my mother-in-law has got her account in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's where she's always given. Every once in a while, she'll go visit her sister, and she'll do some banking there. If she gets some cash here, she'll give it to me, and I will Zelle money into her account for that. If she gets a check, I'll give her cash and put that in my account. This and that. And I was saying, she's 80 years old, wonderful. I don't know how many things that she has like I do or you do that things are automatically taken out of her account. But for someone like that, because for me it'd be very difficult, but you have eased my mind in thinking about it. How easy is it for you as the financial institution to help somebody change over all these things and change an account over painlessly here at Alcoa?
Well, you've hit the nail on the head. Our goal is to make it as painless as possible for the member, right? So we're going to do all the heavy lifting. We're going to work with whatever bank or credit union we're trying to get those accounts moved from, or to auto pays or direct deposits or whatever. But at the end of the day, we've got a great staff who really care about people and really want to help folks, and we just try to make it as easy as we can.
Well, you do, and I don't know how often you do this, but you switch things up and make me have to re-enter my account number and all of that, and face recognition. I don't know when it goes out, but it'll stop for some fail-safe so that somebody hasn't stolen my account or gotten into doing all that sort of thing, and I will call and get some help, and always have to call twice. I never do it the first time and have to get the person to walk me back through some of these things like that. So the staff is fantastic, and that's the beautiful part about that. You do have drive up,
Yep.
So you get to talk to people when you drive up. Some banks don't do that. Some institutions don't do that anymore. And you can walk in and see you, the guy that runs the place, in the very front desk right there, which is always cool as well.
Yeah, my office is right inside the front door. It's hard to miss me.
Do you hang your own Christmas lights out here?
No.
You should say yes. Because,
I was just going to say, did Jamie Bigelow or Matt Johnson up there do Savannah?
You've got the whole building. It looks like Jennings Osborne a little bit. You've got lights everywhere. A couple other things. Let's hit the D3 Auto Sales text line. There's some interesting things here. As a Christmas gift, it's from the 479. Please play the Roger explains his Sue Dad's passing, including the part where he realizes one is still alive.
No, I don't know who this is.
Because Bruce has not heard this, Josh. We need the full clip where Roger realizes he's wrong about describing his father-in-law, who he thought was dead, and he realizes it, and he has like a voila moment, and it's just so funny, the relief, and so
you know what, I love this.
What about the grove with it?
Like I said, like in the movie Saving Private Ryan, where the guy's on the beach and his guts are hanging out, and he goes, just help me, give me a little bit, stop the pain and all that. And Baz goes, no, I want to tell you about that one thing you did. I gotta let you know about
I've got it, by the way.
Well, Josh.
Brett.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Josh. Thanks, Josh.
Well, Josh.
Nothing.
Hang tight, Josh. Also, too, by the way, we're going to give away the $103.70 here in a few minutes.
Okay.
So LSU, this is from the 501. LSU announced yesterday that over 15,000 new season ticket requests since hiring Lane Kiffin has happened. Corporate and private donations are showing similar increase. No surprise there. Here's some from the 501. Love what Bruce is putting down. And of course, Rogers, it says, but Roger, where the hell is the nerd alert signal with the whole very astute comment? Because here's another one.
I didn't say it, so there wasn't, there was no.
That's right. Yeah. Josh is astute. Don't y'all forget it. That will be, I think Josh should probably put that on the button bar.
Well,
that's
when
the
he best comment I think I've gotten on this show, and shockingly, it did not come from you two. So there you go.
Shockingly.
Here's one. I agree with Bruce. This is Chris from Springdale. Let's see. Chase Jones from Greenbrier is 35 today. Thankful I get to spend it with Morning Mayhem and the GOAT, Bruce James. Yeah. So happy birthday, Chase Jones. Someone says here from the 501, Bruce must really be excited. He hopped out of that chair like it was time to go in the game. Check his ankles for tape. I'm excited. Hell, all year he's come in dragging like a whipped dog. Laugh out loud.
Oh, I have been whipped dog. Can I ask Bruce one thing? I'll ask all of y'all this. So, the Silverfield has had plenty of energy, but the one thing I would caution is that what was the alternative, right? Because they just had Sam Pittman, who is not the highest energy person in the world, and Silverfield came in where the fan base reaction was not strong, so the natural reaction for him kind of had to be energy and positivity. So I think it is nice to see that, but if he wants to be successful, he kind of had to hit the ground that way. Not saying it's not positive,
sure,
right? But I think that was a necessity. It's kind of the bare minimum for him to be doing that. I think.
So you don't think that's his personality when he coaches other teams or anything?
I think it is.
I'm just curious.
I think it is his personality. I don't know if it necessarily translates to wins the way it does for like Kenny Dillingham kind of marries like the system plus the positivity. I think Dan Lanning kind of the same thing. I don't know if that's the guarantee. You're getting.
Well, yeah, you don't.
But at least you are getting the energy.
Yeah. Sure. All right, let's play the clip. This is yes.
We could save people a lot of money instead of having to do this. But you go right ahead, my good friend.
And then go right ahead. And then we need contestants for the $103.70. But here's the deal. We're going to set this up. Somehow we got to talking about father-in-laws, and I said we were going around, and I said, well, Roger, what about your father-in-law? What about Sam's dad? So I was asking, are they still alive? And go ahead, Justin. Here we go.
Roger, what about your father-in-law?
You know what?
Still around?
Oh, no.
He's gone, long gone?
No. They're gone. Both of them have passed. One by his own hand. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. It's just, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking about, forgive me for this.
The TPE source?
Samantha's dad is still alive.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Good dude.
Yes. That is 24 and a half seconds of pure bliss for you. And I hope you have fun with that one. Listen.
He was so relieved.
My mother-in-law, bless her heart, who I'm trying to get for this to save her some gas money.
Yeah.
Because I'm running out of cash. But a lot of checks. and she was married a couple of times. So I started thinking, I mean, Father's Day used to break me.
His delivery was so solemn when he goes, by his own hand.
I didn't want to sound crass, but I go,
but
here's
then
what
his countenance changed. It went by his own hand. He goes, wait a minute, maybe not. No, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
That's like, hold on.
Like Scrooge. Wait a minute. That's exactly right. No, boy. I'm in earnest.
Someone says here before we do your money, someone says, let's not forget about Ryan Silverfield. He beat us on both sides of the ball.
Enough said.
So I will say this, Bruce. Yeah, I will say this. It was one of the better coached defenses, at least in that second half, especially as far as running the ball,
breaking down, making tackles.
Yeah. So they were well coached, and effort was there,
right.
And not like beating us is a whole, it's a huge deal. But again, this is a team that took Ole Miss down to the last drive of the game,
right.
And they had A&M, was right there in the game. So at times we were, we played decent. And Memphis beat us, and they had to come back. But you have to give,
Well, that's the time when you've been an underdog like Memphis was, and you could come back from that many points. You're well coached. I mean, we helped them, that's sure. But as you said, technique-wise, when I saw their defense play, they were good against us.
All right, let's give away $103.70, Bruce, if you don't mind. We want to get 661
Sorry, Josh, go ahead.
1037. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
I'm screwing up, Josh. I don't think
unless you're ready. We don't have music for this. This is just
That's okay. Thanks to Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. Appreciate them sponsoring this.
Ted Upshaw, for sure. We appreciate it very much. Been a lot of great players at the University of Arkansas from the history of the game, and what we're looking for is how many players had their jerseys retired.
661-1037. Go. Because when Bruce first asked this, Roger, there's a little bit of a trick question.
It is.
I'll explain.
Yeah, that's right. We'll give you. So we'll just see who gets it. 661-1037. It's not that difficult, but I'm anxious to see how you handle.
We have full
the
lines,
uniqueness.
but I don't have any names.
Okay. All right, just punch one up.
All right.
All right. Good morning, caller. What's your name?
Josh Mador.
Is it Josh? Is that what he said?
I thought he said Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Is this Darth Vader?
All right, Josh. All right, here we go. What is the answer?
I didn't hear the question.
Oh, I
don't. Okay, try it again, Bruce. Yeah.
Okay, the question is, the University of Arkansas football players, how many have had their jerseys retired?
Just a guesstimation, I'm going to say... 71.
71? They would have 30 roster numbers left.
Thanks, Darth.
They would have 5 repeat numbers. They'd have 5. They only have 29 available numbers at that point.
Who do we have next? Caller, what's your name?
De Niro Cook.
De Niro! Oh! Hey,
hey, how y'all doing? Man,
good, buddy.
Doing?
This is the number one trash man in the city of Little Rock.
That's right. Do you prefer trash man or sanitation worker?
I'm a trash man. I'm a sanitation worker. I'm all that. I do my job. I
like it. All right. He's got he's on my route.
That's it. He's on his route. All right, garbage man.
What you got, De Niro? What's the answer?
I want to say, I'm going to say Derek McFadden, ain't it?
Nope. That's incorrect. No, that's not it.
Even close.
Sorry, De Niro.
Come on,
good to hear from you, buddy.
De Niro. Thanks for listening, bro.
All right, now we got next. Good morning, caller. What's your name?
Good morning. This is Joey, and it is kind of different. There's two. It's Steve Scott, Steve Little, and Brandon Burlesworth, but they brought Steve Scott's number out of retirement for Little and then retired again.
That's our phone.
Well, you're right, but you're saying the wrong first name. Yeah. You want to check yourself on one of the Scott.
Clyde Scott.
Clyde Scott is so. Yeah. So you hear what he said, Bruce? Is that he said Clyde Scott was retired,
right?
Came out of retirement for Steve Little,
right?
And so
okay. You want to hear the story?
Yep.
Okay, I'm very, very close friends with Clyde Scott's family. My wife, his wife, and my wife are next door neighbors in Lake Village. Known Clyde Scott ever since I've been in Arkansas. Unfortunately, he died a few years back.
Right.
Coach Broyles was trying to get the kicker
Steve Little, who was a highly recruited one,
number one kicker in the United States.
Yeah.
He was demanding almost that he needed, wherever he was going, he wanted to wear jersey 12. Coach Sproles explained to him that it was retired by the greatest,
at that time, maybe
Clyde Scott won a silver
medal in the Olympics.
He did everything.
Right.
An unbelievable athlete. So I know when this happened, I was part of the family. Clyde certainly wanted to make sure. I mean, he was very proud of the fact that it was number 12 was his and everything. So Coach Sproles and he talked about it, and Coach Sproles says, Clyde, if it's okay, we will let him have it during his career, and then as soon as it's over, it's going to be retired still in your name. And so that's how they worked that thing.
Is that what it is? It's retired in Scott's name?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So there was probably no official.
Made an agreement that we're going to let him wear the jersey.
I guess I didn't hear all that before.
Yeah. Do you think that was a good idea to do that?
No.
Yeah. Plus to go back and now retire it.
It tarnishes it.
I think, but you got to give Clyde Scott. I mean, what would Clyde Scott do? Here, grab that mic up, Craig. Just so you'll have a mic there handy.
That's Clyde Scott. I mean, that's who he was. I mean, it's just a unbelievable.
He had other issue. Yeah, he wasn't worried about.
Remember, Clyde Scott was a silver medalist. Maybe the greatest athlete.
He's the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Is he the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Pretty sure.
You sure? I'm not sure. I know he's College Football Hall of Fame.
Well, maybe I'm wrong on that one.
But again, you can make the argument. Before McFadden came along, the greatest athlete to ever.
How many people have tied Jesse Owens' record?
Did he do that?
Tied.
Wow.
Ran the same amount
in the hurdles or something. Yeah, I don't know what. Of course, you remember
College Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
I'm sure Craig knows about him.
Craig.
Well, I've been to Smackover, and he's still a legend down there.
Well, he played against Y.A. Tittle in the Ice Bowl. Right. Remember at Dallas in the Cotton Bowl when it was so cold, Craig. They actually had barrels that they had fires in, trying to keep the players warm on the field.
Wow.
It was a 0-0 tie. Clyde Scott had to tackle Y.A. Tittle, who ended up, I think, is in the NFL Hall of Fame, came out of LSU. And but that's interesting because Steve Little did go on to have a Hall of Fame career with the Razorbacks, one of the great. Now, Josh, it was during the era Steve Little was kicking here when it was, both in the Southwest Conference, you had like 3 kickers. They were all kicking 65, 67-yard field goals. Of course, the balls were balloons back then. You could do it off of a tee. But he delivered. He was an All-American. It was, I think, wasn't he taken in the first round in the NFL?
St. Louis, I think.
Yeah, I think, and then he had a horrible accident.
Right.
And his first year in the league, and was paralyzed. And was in a wheelchair, spent the rest of his life in a wheelchair.
He was at Navy from 44 to 45.
Who's that, Clyde?
46 to 44 with us. Yeah. First round, 8th overall pick in 1948 by the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah. So now, what's weird, and listen, they're not happy with me anyway, Craig. What they've done at the stadium. If you walk in the stadium, and they say, "Well, we're going to get to it we're going to get to it next year, I guess." There's 3 numbers. There's 3 numbers up right behind a bench, right behind a row of fans in the upper deck, and it's 5, it's 12, and it's 77. The 5 is filled in. The 5 is all red. The 12 and the 77 are empty. There's just outlines. No names, no nothing.
Huh.
It's just 3 numbers. And if the guy
and you have the ability to buy tickets and block people's sight lines to those numbers if you'd like to.
If the guy while you're standing up to readjust yourself, you're blocking Brandon Burlsworth number up there, and of course I just don't listen. I know they're going to get to it, but
we say all the time, man. Like the hard part of your athletic department is hiring a good coach and getting good players and winning games. That's challenging. That's right. Honoring your past, that's pretty easy. And they routinely do a poor job of it.
Yeah.
Hey, let me go ahead and throw this in there real quick, and I'll get it.
But by the way, do we give the gentleman his money?
I did.
Did we get him? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Thanks,
real
John
quick, since you're talking about retired numbers and recruiting and all that kind of stuff with Steve Little and all that, when I was listening to Orgeron, I'll paraphrase a lot of it. So he's talking one of his biggest fails, the biggest fish that got away was Adrian Peterson. He is obviously at Orgeron's at USC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At the time,
USC
it was
went.
USC.
Yeah,
Right.
Orgeron's at
that's
USC.
right.
Orgeron's at USC. And he goes to Orgeron goes to Adrian Peterson and says, Adrian, come on. He goes, Adrian goes, Coach, here's two things. There's two things you need to know. First of all, my daddy's in prison. And everybody has gone to see, and I'd like for you to see my daddy. Only person that was able to go see his daddy was Oklahoma. That was the only team, the only coaches that were here. He tried to get in there, could not get in to see. He's at Texarkana.
Yeah.
He's at Texarkana. How could he do it? And nobody else could go in there, so that was one. The other thing, so Orgeron goes, all right, tell me something. What was that other thing you said that we could do? Because he's trying to recruit him. He's doing everything that he can. And he says, well, my daddy's in prison. My daddy will be able to see me every game. Is there anything you can do? Orgeron said he goes out to California. He goes back out to California and tries to get Adrian Peterson's daddy transferred out to USC. He said he tried everything in the world to get him. He said that was the one thing that got away. He tried everything to get his daddy transferred out to California.
That's great.
He said there's way too much red tape involved in all that, so was not able to do it. And that's the one thing that he says he wished he missed on Adrian Peterson.
Brought a whole new meaning to the transfer.
It does.
Sure did. Absolutely.
From the 501 on our D3 Auto Sales text line, Bass Clyde Scott's wife lives on my route. She's a special lady. We are good friends. That's from Superfan.
She is a wonderful lady. She's was Miss Arkansas.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, if you remember, one of our big fans who committed suicide, actually, years ago, was the caretaker for Clyde Scott and received a lot of his things.
Committed suicide? I didn't know that.
He did. He sure did.
Well, I didn't know.
I didn't say.
That diverted the conversation.
Along with himself and his dog.
Is that right? I did not know that.
I know you didn't.
Wow.
Listen, I'm more servant now.
Somebody says here for the 501, retiring numbers is ridiculous. No one person is bigger than a program. I beg to differ there. I agree with you. I think you have some special people.
The Bulls should retire Michael Jordan's number. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's the ultimate example. Or Darren McFadden, I'm sorry, two-time Heisman winner. And listen, I get the argument. Hey, just let everybody use the numbers. But sometimes when you have something very, very special that you probably will never see again, and you got plenty of other numbers. Now, listen, if you're the Yankees, you're running out of numbers, but I don't think we have to worry about that at Arkansas.
If you're an Arkansas fan, but do you want to see a defensive lineman in like a corner wearing number 5?
Yeah, that's what happened this year. You had a defensive lineman
do you want to see
and
that?
a freshman receiver where he didn't play a down, but made 3 downs this year wearing number 5. It's ridiculous. Matt Botzite says, speaking of retired numbers, why isn't there much mentioned all about Lance Allworth and Fayetteville? Number 19 is very important to the history of the Hogs. One of the greatest players to ever play the game, Bruce.
I'm one of the few people in Arkansas who got to see him play in high school.
Oh, very cool.
Wait a minute. He wasn't 19 in Arkansas.
Was he not?
23.
He was 23.
Was he 19 in the pros?
23.
19 in the pros? Yeah. Gotcha. He was Look at Craig. Look at Craig. Craig's the moon.
Thank you.
Do we have the camera on Craig with his
no,
but it's
because it's
I'm in
hard
the
to
Christmas
angle.
spirit, you all. I'm going to be in the Arkansas Repertory Theater Christmas Holiday Radio Show beginning next Wednesday. Get your tickets now, and I'm caught up in it. Because last night we had a read-through. You're going to love this script. The family's going to love the show, and you're going to be in the Christmas spirit and wear a Rudolph nose and antlers wherever you go.
There you go. That's Craig. And I got Walt Coleman showing. I got Bruce James. We got a bake full. All right.
Always a pleasure.
Don't go away. 7:32 here in Morning Mayhem.
The Knights of Columbus, fraternal organization of Catholic men, who remind you to remember Christ and Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Knights of Columbus.
This is Sports Center.
Fun night at the Jimmy V Classic last night in New York City. The first game saw a 20-point rally as the number 10 ranked BYU Cougars come back from 21 down to beat the Clemson Tigers 67-64. AJ DeBonta has a big night. He goes for 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists on the evening as BYU gets to 8-1 overall. Also, number 5 UConn beats number 18 Florida 77-73 last night. 19 points for Solo Ball. to go along with 2 assists as UConn shoots 50% from the floor and 44% from beyond the arc. Also, number 13, Illinois goes on the road and beats 7-1 Ohio State by a score of 88-80, despite the fact that Ohio State's Bruce Thornton had 34 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds last night on 13-17 shooting. Illinois is now 8-2 overall. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Once again, starting our day with a cloudy sky. This afternoon, though, it should become mostly sunny with a high of 57. Plus, as a cold front comes through, it will be a windy day. Tonight, the winds won't be as strong. It'll become mostly cloudy again with an overnight low of 36. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
What's going on, everyone? DJ Williams here with The Buzz, and the Zone is on the road. We're going to be in Conway getting ready for some Christmas shopping ideas. We're going to be with our friends at Bell & Sword. Also going to be joined by Kevin Kelly, talk about this football playoff chaos. Would love to hear his opinion about it and what he thinks about Notre Dame. What would he do? Also going to have that Red Right report thanks to our friends at UAMS Health Ortho Now. Entertainment report. I mean, we're at Bell & Sword, so we got to do that. And wrap it up with some birthday trivia thanks to our friends at Brewskis. Make sure you tune in The Zone, where sports and entertainment come crashing together.
Hey, it's David BAZZEL for Luxury Pool and Spa. Can you feel it in the air? Oh, I can. It's hot tub season, and I love my hot tub from Luxury Pool and Spa. You can too. They have Fantasy and Caldera hot tubs in stock and ready for delivery. Luxury Pool and Spa also carries Sirona Spa chemicals and frog systems. I use both in my hot tub. You gotta have them. Luxury Pool and Spa also has Polywood Adirondack outdoor furniture for sitting around your fire pit with family and friends. And now is also a great time to start planning for your new pool. It's a major investment, and having a pool company that you can trust is a big key. Luxury Pool and Spa owners Jeremy and Shane Lawson build the pool themselves from start to finish. The Lawson family has been doing this for 50 years. They are trained pros who specialize in custom in-ground concrete pools with tanning ledges, grottos, infinity edges, automated pools, and more. It's a remarkable 5 decades of trustworthy pool building. Live the life of luxury with Luxury Pool and Spa in Conway and Russellville. Check them out online at luxurypoolarkansas.com.
Oaklawn is here for when you want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then, the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Want to see our beautiful faces? Catch Morning Mayhem streaming live every day on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Just search 1037 The Buzz.
Just in time for Christmas. It's the guy in the office that talks like a cat, singing your favorite Christmas carols.
Josh,
Act now
punch
to get
that
this
up a little
limited
bit.
edition CD1 litter box set.
Take it.
Order by December 1st for guaranteed delivery by Christmas morning. Place your order now at 1037thebuzz.com/meow meow or call 1-800-CAT-MEOW. That's 1-800-CAT-MEOW.
This is my favorite one. This song.
Order before Thanksgiving and receive a bonus track when the guy in the office that talks like a cat is joined by his whole family. Merry Christmas from the guy in the office that talks like a cat.
Thank you very much. That's still available
We
right
oughta-
now. You can get that.
I'll do the Razorback fight song.
So, Bruce, what's funny is that watching Craig as one funny man to another, respecting the game respects
respect
game.
the effort. You respect the effort.
You realize how funny, because,
I know where it's going.
Yeah, Craig is a funny guy, too.
Whenever Justin Acree tells me, Josh, this is professional radio, I'll send him that segment.
Dang straight you will.
Yeah.
You're not
exactly.
You're not
your
getting that
stamp of approval.
You're not getting that on Sirius
Not
satellite.
for free. You're not.
Take
not
that.
for free.
By the way, if you just joined the show, we're at the Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, and we'll have Steve Brown back on again talking about the end of the year deals they're doing.
Not now. He's eating breakfast.
I know. Yes, the breakfast is
Yeah, it's
outstanding
huge.
here. We're in the boardroom here at Alcoa.
No,
and,
it's the cafeteria.
It does look like that. And did you hear, Craig? Did you hear the excitement of Bruce James about the new coach?
And no one has got me excited because I've been reading the DMZ and all this stuff and the naysayers. Bruce gets me pumped up.
I know.
Stop it.
We're gonna put that out today in one of our tweets. Well, Walt Coleman is here as well.
Hi, Walter.
Listen. So again, he has to prove it on the field. And
Oh yeah.
And he did get some flips. He was able to get Quincy Rhodes Jr. to stay, probably with money. Probably, I don't doubt, but just fine. And KJ Jackson, I think. Bruce, you know about him.
That's huge.
Do you think if you had to bet right now, would you say he's going to be the quarterback for us next year? If you had to call it right now.
I would be given an opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
But they may bring a quarterback in. You never know.
Which I would expect him to do.
I would expect that. They got to at least have a backup, I would think. But yeah, he'll get a fair shot. And he's from Montgomery, Alabama. He played in that Alabama league over there. He was a 4-star. He could have gone to places,
What about the fact too? One of the things that I had some people go, well, it's not as impressive maybe as you really think it is, but it was smart PR move. To get those 3 or 4 kids here in Arkansas that had committed to
you got to do it. Yeah.
Miami or Oklahoma or Missouri.
Right.
I heard Miami had backed off the kid at Central. It doesn't matter though. They had offered him, and so he was a guy that we have not been getting those in-state guys, and he made it a.
He's given them an opportunity to play for the Razorbacks.
Yeah,
and that's what they should honor that and come in and work very, very hard.
Plus, he's recruited Arkansas.
Yeah,
that's right. He knows.
So he's no stranger here.
He said Quincy Rhodes. He gave the first offer to Quincy Rhodes.
Ninth grader.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. By the way, too, 3 players on the All SEC second team. I mentioned that earlier. It's Mike Washington Jr., Quincy Rhodes Jr. I didn't even think about both those guys being juniors. And Carmona.
Corona.
Also, too, as I mentioned earlier, Broyles Award announced. We've got Mike Bobo, offensive coordinator from Georgia. Indiana's defensive coordinator, Bryant Haynes, back-to-back finalist. Miami's defensive coordinator, Corey Heatherman. Got a text message from Jimmy Johnson yesterday.
Yeah?
He saw that Heatherman was a finalist. He said, David, he said, just want to say that's a great finalist. He said, I'm down here. He said, I've seen what he did. He's turned that defense around in 1 year. So he said, I'll be glad to talk to the selection committee about him. So Jimmy Johnson got excited about, which I thought was good. Then you have Ohio State's defensive coordinator, Matt Patricia, who was a longtime guy for Bill Belichick
what a journey
in New England.
for him.
And then
back to Providence, right? I mean, he was down bad for a while.
Yeah. We went to Detroit, remember, and failed at Detroit. And, of course, they've got a lot of studs. And remember, this past game, it wasn't the defense that had them lose that game. I think, what was the final, 13-10? I want to say it was 13-10 against Indiana. And
1960 score.
Yeah, it is. And then a guy named Sheil Wood, defensive coordinator from Texas Tech. Now, the reality is that Texas Tech was the #1 college in America in terms of transfer portal rankings, the best transfer portal class because they paid for them. But it also shows you.
Plus,
I think it's interesting.
Stop knocking him for this because I think it's unfair to knock him at all.
You think
Ohio State replaced?
Josh, what's funny? You think just because I mentioned it, it bothers you?
Well,
you think I'm knocking it.
I think the way you're saying it's almost like now it's almost like sidebar. Remember, they've had.
Well, no, it's just a fact. It is.
I know, but Ohio State replaced two as maybe the best defensive line in college football, and they just replaced a defensive line that had 3 guys go to the pros.
But Ohio State's not Texas Tech. Texas Tech is. No. So that's what I said. You also have a program that's the #4 team in the nation. Texas Tech, the #4 team in the nation. Texas Tech normally is not #4 team in the nation. They did it because they went out. They went out and they bought up. Which it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking. I'm just saying that's a fact. Now I do think it's interesting if you look at the numbers for Indiana. their numbers on their recruiting classes are not near, or their portal classes are not near as high. So do you look at that, Bruce, and you go, that's a heck of a coaching job by Cignetti and his staff and Brian Haynes and such.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because, again, those weren't the top-of-the-line players. So you look at Vanderbilt. Do you look at Vanderbilt, who brought, they brought, several players from New Mexico, I guess it was.
The entire team.
It's entire team,
20-some guys.
But again, it's New Mexico. It's not like you're bringing them from Georgia. It's New Mexico. And so there's some good coaching going on there as well.
I agree.
The other thing I was going to bring up, have you guys been noticing what you do for all the new coaches do the same thing? I'm going to see if you can guess what it is. What does every school do with a new coach that they put on video? What is the thing?
Putting a hat on.
No.
What does every coach do?
What does every coach do as part of the new hire that they do for social media?
Basketball game.
And basketball game is true. They get introduced, they say a few words, but there's something else I noticed.
They cheer. They do the cheer.
It's something where the coach gets to basically does this by himself, sometimes with the family by his side. He gets to see something, and they film it while they
Live
do
mascot.
it. Nope.
Huh.
And there's only one guy I've seen get teared up. I saw it yesterday. Get teared up when he did it.
Huh.
It's everyone. Silverfield did it. Goshen did it. Golish did it. And then Matt Campbell did it. They all do the old field tour. Open the stadium. You walk out on. You look around. Everyone, I'm doing.
Okay.
They all look around. Everyone. Sure. Because this is the field. This is because what made me think of it. I saw Matt Campbell yesterday at Penn State. He got emotional, and so you're wondering if you're the fan base. You see him start getting watered. His wife was there. He hugs his wife. The kids are there. And Golish did the same thing. He walks in there looking around like, okay, we're in the 85,000 seat stadium. Penn State's 105, 110 or whatever. And so I just think that's interesting. Should the fan base go, what is the reaction we want to see? Like, this is where we're going to kick something, whatever. Or do you go, wow, he's crying. Well, is that what we want? Do we want that?
That's so regressive. That's really regressive of you. Is that what we? Is Matt Campbell soft? Do we really want that? Come on,
Bruce. What do you say?
No. Listen, a lot of these coaches, most of them got into coaching one for the money. They got in it. They had their dreams. They're trying to get there. You have worked so hard all your life to become a great coach, and here you are. You're in one of those stadiums. You look around. You got to have some tears. If you don't,
what's the ultimate for Matt Campbell? Yeah, it's the ultimate dream to get to that kind of place.
The big negative there is that for a man to cry, your testosterone level has to drop. If your testosterone level is dropping and you're a head football coach, that's not a good sign. You want that level at Nick Saban level, where the testosterone level is always pumping through your system.
That's a great point. I forgot. Would Cignetti have cried when he walks into Indiana?
He's not that type. He's not that type of guy.
Yeah,
he's just a kind of.
He tells everybody you suck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's not impressive.
So,
not impressive.
That's a great point. So Campbell cries on the field of Penn State, and Cignetti gets in there at halftime of a game and goes, "They all suck."
Yeah. Purdue sucks. Michigan sucks. Ohio State
but that's why they're in the dressing room. This is the moment he walks into that stadium, realizing that now he's
made it.
He's made it.
Yeah,
exactly.
I will say, I think it does lend itself, so for guys like Cignetti, like when it does, and I don't think it will, but when it goes sideways, it really goes sideways, because that you can't everybody else sucks, and once you start losing, it's really hard to defend that position. Much like Brian Kelly, right? Like if you're going to be a jerk, you can't be a jerk and then suck. Because then it really causes a lot of acrimony.
That's not a good formula, is it, Josh?
No, it is not. So it's great. It looks good, but it's harder to sympathize with the guy. It's easier to sympathize with the crier than it is the everybody sucks guy.
A couple things. Justin Akery was the only one who got it walking in the stadium. I just find that interesting. I watching Golish.
I haven't watched enough of him to see that.
Golish, when he walked into Auburn. think about this. He was
where he came.
That's right. Of course he coached at Tennessee, but still, it's your stadium now.
Right.
And it also.
What if you put the coaches of like in the original Superman when you had the voices from Krypton all up there talking? to everybody. If you
I get hung up on the hog call. I get hung up when we get a new coach. They see the hog call for the very first time. Stan Heath is the greatest example of that. He was wide-eyed like I have never seen. There is inbreeding that goes on in this state.
Well, Silverfield did get his hog call right. Remember, he did get his hog call.
Yeah,
right.
when we talked to Silverfield on the radio that next morning.
He was still a little.
So we didn't press him, obviously.
Someone says here, speaking of Steve Little, as a kid, it seems like I remember them driving a helmet on wheels on the field at one more with Steve Little's number on it.
Right.
I think, you know what would be cool? I think it'd be cool to bring that back.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, just to have some fun and just say.
Where is it?
Well, so I think.
Probably in a storage facility.
Well, they had a little one, too. They had
a little miniature.
I think they had a big one and a little one, right?
There was always big ones, yeah.
Did you have an All-American kicker, Bruce, that kicked with you?
Yeah, Bill McClard.
So you had an All-American. I had 3 All-Americans. I mean, you talk about some just great legacy. Then mention Steve
Legacy.
Yeah, Ken Turner.
Heavy on the leg.
Legacy.
Hey, very nice. Yeah, Ken Turner obviously was a big reason there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll take a break, come back, and we'll wrap things up with Bruce James. We'll bring in Walt Coleman. We got Craig O'Neill here. We're here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, and they've got an unbelievable end-of-year, new year auto loan special. We'll talk about that when we come back. And great breakfast. Always great breakfast.
Always
here
a great breakfast.
for the future state representative, Steve Brown. Should I say that, Steve? Is that right?
Can we do that? Can we afford your opponent the same opportunity if he'll pay for a remote?
Okay. Good point, Roger. All right, don't go away. 7:49.
Hey folks, Roger Scott. Most of you already know this, but for those that don't, I'm in recovery, and I can tell you life on this side of addiction is pretty awesome. There's a place here in Arkansas that's trying to help other people get there as well. It's called Peak State Recovery in Parrott. It's not one of those cold hospital-style rehabs, not at all. It's bright. It's positive. It feels like a place where you actually want to get better. They've got yoga, meditation, art therapy, fitness, even spa-like detox with saunas and massage chairs. Are you kidding me? That's my kind of healing. And here's something else you don't have to worry about. They'll come pick you up anywhere in the state of Arkansas. And with most major insurances, a lot of the times treatment's going to be completely covered, meaning it's not going to cost you nothing. So if you're ready to turn things around, call Peak State Recovery at 501-881-2087. That's 501-881-2087, or visit peakstaterecovery.com. PEAKSTATE recovery.com. You don't have to stay stuck where you are. Your comeback starts right now. Peak State Recovery, healing the whole person.
It's not just about selling you a car. You deserve more than just a vehicle. You deserve an experience. This is Mark Miller for Parker Cadillac in Little Rock, and I'm offering you a first-class luxury buying experience no matter what your budget is. From $10,000 to $100,000, we've got something for everybody. All cars are not the same. One look at our inventory and you'll agree. Shop online at parkerpreowned.com and let us give you the first-class buying experience you deserve.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Fellas, you'll wish you had started earlier, man. I guarantee it. As a man, you got to know your T level. That's where it all starts. Find out with a free TRT test at Synergenics and Low T Center. Walk in before 10 a.m. or book ahead at fixmylowt.com. Back in the day, I was just like you. And then out of curiosity, I went to find out what my T level was at Low T Center. I had no idea that low testosterone was a thing at age 40. Low energy and mood swings were what pushed me to get tested at Low T Center. My T was low, but baby, I've been rolling for 7+ years now, and I feel better than I ever have. With clinics all over, Synergenics and Low T Center are convenient. You choose in-clinic or at-home treatments. It all starts with a simple, quick, free T-test. Bottom line is this. Have you been lacking focus, forgetting family events, forgetting important work dates? It's time, man. It's time for a change. Synergenics and Low T Center can change the game for you. Ladies, are you tired? Low energy, mood swings, low libido? TRT can benefit you as well. Fellas, ladies, book your appointment at fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com. You'll wish you did it sooner.
I'm Allison Greenwood. I live in Pulaski County. I got a notice from my insurance carrier saying that my premium was going up to over $1,000 a month. My insurance agent called me and said, hey, Farm Bureau has a new product. I said, well, tell me more. In less than 24 hours, I was signed up with the Farm Bureau health plan, saving over $500 a month, and I was a happy girl.
Farm Bureau Health Plans of Arkansas. Learn more at arfbhealthplans.com.
Lost in the business jungle? From new solo proprietors to established multi-owner companies, don't monkey around with your business. There's nothing better than Lion Guidance. Hire Lion Legal. There's no one better to protect your pride than our pride of Legal Lions. Whether in negotiations or war, all businesses need the roar. For exceptional communication and exceptional results in all business-related legal matters, hire Lion Legal to come roaring to the rescue.
Tune in weekdays to The Zone for What's on Tap, presented by Flyway Brewing in North Little Rock. Each day during the week, we'll let you know what you can be listening to and looking for in the world of sports and entertainment on the Buzz, television, and everywhere else you tune in. What's on Tap, brought to you by Flyway Brewing. Fresh beer starts here. Follow the migration. It's all on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
This is Quinn Grovey, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
He's a legend in the state of Arkansas.
See, if y'all run out of the field, it's going to say Texas.
His 55 years in television and radio broadcasting is unparalleled.
Who is on your ticket at 10 o'clock?
The Shonda
Reed. Get on out here. Come on now. My door is open.
He has raised over $40 million for charity.
May I ask who I'm talking to?
This is Bill Clinton, and I'm trying to save the taxpayers' money by moving myself.
Please welcome Craig O'Neill. Craig O'Neill on Morning Mayhem is brought to you by Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury today.
How are you? I think we have him. Justin, are you there?
Yeah, I didn't hear you say Justin. I apologize.
That's okay. Welcome aboard. Craig and Bruce, thanks for being here today.
Always.
Appreciate
Thank
them.
you, fellas. Thank you.
Thanks to Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. Bruce, you should have heard it, Justin. Yeah. We're going to put it out today. Bruce James is super positive.
Got the James bump.
About the hire and who Ryan Silverfield hired to be the defensive coordinator, Ron Roberts. So you might want to go back and listen to that. We're gonna have Josh put that out on social media today.
You got the Bruce bump.
Yeah.
Let me just say thank you to all of y'all. These are legends that I get to work with. I mean,
Walt Coleman and Greg O'Neill.
This guy is I'm honored to sit next to you, Craig.
Oh, I'm honored to sit next to you.
Roger's been waiting 15 years for him to say that to him, and you get it right now, Craig. How about
We hadn't raised $40 million.
And that was last week.
All right, Craig, you've got
to have to pile on.
Walt. Thank you, Walt.
You've got a reindeer nose, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Right. For those of you watching on YouTube, all 8 of you, there you go. I'm in the mood. I'm in the Christmas spirit.
So tell everybody what you're doing.
The 50th. Do you realize this is the 50th year for the Arkansas Repertory Theater?
Respiratory Theater. Okay.
The 50th year for the Repertory Theater begins this next year. To kick it off, we're having the very first ever holiday radio Christmas special at the Repertory Theater beginning next Wednesday. Get your tickets. Bring the family. You will be in the holiday spirit. And last week you were complaining about the Repertory Theater not having local performers.
Well, no. I know they have local.
They're all local. This is all local. Yeah. Everybody on the show, and it will blow you away. It's music, it's dancing, it's fun, and it lasts about a little bit over an hour. And you will just be fired up. And and we did the read-through last night where you read the script around the table. Right. And ever since then, I've been wearing antlers and a Rudolph nose.
I just thought you were glad to see me. Very nice. But the other part of it is, and not to take away
it's
from
a Razorback red Rudolph nose, too.
All of those things you say are true about the actors and everything.
Roger needs to be included in that bunch.
No.
They're missing
Next
out.
year.
No. All I'm saying is what Baz is saying. It's just to make it clear. He's saying it could be better.
Yep. Well, as his agent,
I'm kidding.
Get on the ball.
It's going to be good.
I'm kidding.
What'd you say, Justin?
I said, as his agent, you need to get on the ball. Chop, chop.
I know. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it.
What Baz is working on right now is
Go to
getting me a
work.
storefront downtown Benton.
Yeah, that's right. And listen, did you hear yesterday Justin Moore opening their third store down in Benton? Wow.
More.
What's that?
You're going to be there.
That's right. You're going to be there.
Justin Moore.
Listen, she's happy.
All right, Craig, good luck. Hope the show goes
Thank
great.
you very
Great
much.
to have
You all come see me and see the entire show, and you'll be smiling through the holidays.
Thanks to Genesis of Conway. We come back here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. We'll talk with Steve Brown. We'll also talk with Walt Coleman.
Walter.
And we've got Rick Schaefer coming up and more. Yeah.
Did you bring any eggnog yet?
No.
It's still on the shelf? Okay, it's almost gone. Okay.
All right, don't go away. 8 o'clock.
Big news, live racing starts this Friday, December 12th at Oaklawn.
That's great, but what if I can't make it to the track?
No problem, Raji Dodge. You can watch and wager on any track from your smartphone, tablet, or computer at bet.oaklawn.com.
Sweet. Is this the app?
That is it.
All right.
iPhone and iPad users, download from the Apple App Store. Android users, go to bet.oaklawn.com and save us to your home screen.
Okay, you still have perks for signing up, right?
Absolutely. New members can earn up to a $200 sign-up bonus with promo code BUZZ26. Plus, you'll get free past performances and expert handicapping selections.
Sounds like the perfect way to play. Then when is the first post, Bub?
12:30 p.m. Doors open at 11. Don't miss the holiday racing season, December 12th through January 4th. It's Oaklawn anywhere.
Sign up now at bet.oaklawn.com.
It's here.
It's there.
It's Oaklawn anywhere.
Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888 for Rainwater, Holton, Sexton. They'll help you weather the storm.
How'd you get sick?
I loved a woman who wasn't clean.
Mrs. Santa?
No, it was her sister.
Happy holidays from 103.7 The Buzz. KABC FM, Little Rock.
The Rotary Club of Little Rock and Park Plaza came together to give back to communities in need. They donated 200 stuffed Build-A-Bears to Red Cross, which will be given out during disaster response efforts for kids in need. The bears will be a symbol of hope for a child at a Red Cross shelter in the wake of a natural disaster. And Garvin Woodland Gardens will find out today whether it is USA Today's 10 best holiday light locations. Garvin Gardens has 4 miles filled with millions of lights and displays set up throughout the botanical garden. It's up against 19 other gardens across the country. Voting open to the public in November, and the winner will be announced at 11 o'clock this morning. And on Friday, Lyon College School of Dental will host its Storytime with Santa event. The college will read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas in Arkansas" to 250 students from Wakefield Elementary School. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
The Zone Hotline on 103.7 The Buzz is presented by Jim's Razorback Pizza with 2 locations, Highway 10 past Taylor Loop and just off the Morgan Maumelle exit.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Clouds this morning and then some sun this afternoon. Plus, it's going to turn out to be a windy day. We'll have northwest winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. We get that sun, we can warm up to 57 today. Tonight, it'll be mostly cloudy with a low of 36. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Listen each Friday during Drive Time Sports for the basketball insider in Arkansas. It's Bart Reed, made possible by Martin Orthopedics, with locations in Little Rock, North Little Rock, Cabot, and Hot Springs Village. Staffed with fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists. For more information on the web, go to martinortho.care.
This is David BAZZEL for my bank, Simmons Bank. I love the fact that Simmons Bank started in Pine Bluff way back in 1903 with a little over $3,000 in deposits, and over the last 122 years, they've grown to 6 states, 200 locations, and $27 billion in assets. But the best thing is, they've never forgotten where home is. They're committed to helping Arkansans reach their dreams. Whether it's a home loan or money for home improvements, Simmons Bank wants to help. They can turn the equity in your home into a line of credit or help take your business to the next level. Just start by by going online and opening an account at SimmonsBank.com. It's that simple. And if you haven't noticed, Simmons Bank is in the community because they live where you live. Simmons Bank Arena in North Little Rock, Simmons Bank Field at War Memorial Stadium, and Simmons Bank Field and Pavilions at UAPB. Just some of the venues that Simmons Bank supports. And congrats to Simmons for hosting the second Simmons Bank Championship presented by Stevens at Pleasant Valley Country Club. Another outstanding job. Well done. And if you haven't noticed, I am proud to call Simmons Bank my bank.
Hey, Dad, I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
I only paid for a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
Oh, you might be on the naughty list.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
You're leaving for work, but the garage door won't open. Is it the opener? Is it a broken spring? Now you're late and your car is trapped. Don't panic. It's easy to schedule a convenient same-day service with a trained technician from Overhead Door Company of Little Rock, the original Red Ribbon Garage Door Company trusted in Little Rock since 1967. Call 501-510-6399 or schedule online at overheaddooroflittlerock.com.
Mike Rowe here with a name everyone should know. Groundworks. The foundation and crawl space repair experts are coming soon to Little Rock. So if you've got a musty crawl space or cracks in your walls, these are the guys to call. And right now, Groundworks is hiring for all positions. If you're looking for a career, Groundworks is the place to do it. You can go from installer to foreman in under a year and become an owner of the company you work for. Apply now at groundworks.com/careers.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Hi, it's Frank Fletcher from the Fletcher Dodge store here in Sherwood. Folks, if you're shopping for a new car or truck, I hope you'll come see us and give us a chance to earn your business. We have huge discounts, 0% financing available, and we'll give you $1,000 over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. Folks, I guarantee you a hassle-free buying experience. And if you've had credit problems in the past, listen to this. We have an easy pre-approval process. Just go to FletcherCredit.com to get started. You can be pre-approved in minutes. It's really not hard. FletcherCredit.com. Folks, we're also still buying cars every day. If you got an old car or truck you want to turn into cash, bring it to Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood and ask for Chris or Andy. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Shop in person or shop online at FletcherDeals.com. Thank you.
There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Here are David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
It fooled me. We can't get fooled again.
All right. It is 8:06 on this Wednesday, Hump Day, December 10th. We are back in Saline County again, second day in a row after being on the square in Benton at SoCo. And this little piggy, we'll talk with Justin about that in just a second. We're here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union, and thanks to Steve Brown for having us out here a couple times a year.
Yeah.
This is your end of the year special fun loan deal.
Well, yeah, fun loans. You know, it's still hunting season, so we do a big deal every year around our fun loans. Whether you need a new side by side, you want to get a new duck boat, whatever you need to get outdoors, we're here to help. But right now we're in the mode to save folks money with our end of year, new year auto loan special. Rates as low as 2.026%, running the middle of December through the end of January. So whether you're purchasing new or need to refinance for a better rate on 24, 25, 26 year models, no payments for 90 days. So take no payments till spring. So a lot of ways to save money.
Yeah, that's outstanding, and we always love coming out and hanging out. And tomorrow, Roger, Justin, we'll be back here in Saline County again, this time in Bryant, in the parking lot of Walmart, raising money and toys for Toy Troopers.
Toy Troopers will be doing that. James Ballou has been doing this for over 25 years. This may be 26, actually.
Yeah, crazy.
So we'll be in an RV in the parking lot of the Walmart at exit 123 in Bryant. It's all for Saline County. I've said it once. I'll say it again to let everybody know. If you're in your community, your county, your city, your area, and you're doing things for your kids and families in your area, you got to let us know. We'll tell everybody that it's going on at whatever day and time you're doing it. This is just for Saline County kids. And we've got a lot of businesses that have stepped up over
cash
the
or
cash
presents or whatever.
or an unwrapped toy.
Yeah. Go into Walmart, buy it, and come out and just give it to him.
Because he spent 100% of the money goes to the kids. 100% of the money goes to those gifts, and we've talked about it before. To be the last family in line, and you might not have something there for that family, it takes special people to be doing that. He and his wife have been doing it for that long. So yes, please come out tomorrow.
Then Friday we'll be at Oaklawn, beginning of the new Oaklawn season.
Season opens Friday,
and they're doing a little bit different. You know, they're going to have an initial season, and then they're going to take a 3-week break and come back, and just trying to avoid the weather. And it's going to be chilly Saturday. It's going to be chilly, but there's not going to be any
we'll be there
weather.
too.
We'll be there Saturday hanging out.
In the main line sports bars where we'll be Saturday.
Walt, yesterday we were at Benton in the square there, and it's Kate Moore and
I
Amy
was
Browns.
listening yesterday morning.
Had a fun show, and Justin, Kate said they had a good turnout yesterday. It was a good day, right?
Yeah, a lot of folks, and the men's store obviously ain't even open, but guys kept coming in and asking to go shop over there, so they sold a bunch of stuff from it yesterday too. So
that's great.
Exciting.
Yeah, I think that store's going to do. Yeah, I think that store's going to do well, Justin. Don't you, Roger? Because it's a guys don't have a lot of stores, especially local. Stores. There are some. There's some others, and some advertised on the station.
I don't know how guys are. I don't know how you are, and I don't think you guys do it. Now, my wife, when she goes and buys clothes, whether she goes to the store or whether she does it online, obviously online, she doesn't try them on. Doesn't try anything on. Me, I've got to go there and try it on. Yeah. Well, I've got to. I want to try it on, and it's got to be at least a little bit. But normally, I take them down to pins and needles is the seamstress that I use. I have to get something done to my clothes most of the time.
And so, but I will say this: Jessica bought me my Christmas present there at SoCo yesterday.
Ooh.
It's called the excuse my language, big ass candle. And that sucker is this big. It's like the size of it's bigger than a basketball. It's about as deep, and it's got 4 candles. And I think I might have sent y'all pictures, Justin, you and Kate, of.
Your house looked amazing, by the way.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
This morning.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
great.
I have the big ass tree and the big ass candle. Excuse my language, and so it all worked. And it did have the Touchdown Club volunteer party last night. It was a great night. Justin, I made the point earlier in the show that just to show you how far the Touchdown Club has come. That first last night we had more people as volunteers there and their spouses. They were at the first meeting of the Touchdown Club back in 2004. So no other Touchdown Club in America has a volunteer group that big. Yeah, that's what it takes to have a winning organization like that. So
that's a testament to your hard work over the years and dedication to making it great. It wouldn't be that otherwise.
Well, I appreciate that, and it's just a bunch of good people there. Of course, Greg Hatcher and Lee, even though they were sponsors, they were there as well as you name it. Pigskin, Chris Kane. Chris Kane was doing his Trump imitation throughout the throughout the deal. But anyway, that was fun last night.
Well, as many people that you have that attend because of the great speakers you get, you got to have that many volunteers.
You do.
I mean, when you're filling up the convention center with.
Well, we were talking about we've become also a news-making club. Like obviously this year, one of the biggest news stories, the sports stories that came out this year was Hunter Yurachek, making the comment that thing, and he's still having to deal with it. And then, of course, I came out and sort of teed off a little bit on the fact that we don't have our trophies and all that's in storage. And Mark May teed off as well, and Sankey and other, and we had Lawrence Taylor, having fun with a little scotch. And
really yesterday our comments on the air. Were listened to.
Oh, did you hear about that, Justin? Did you see that?
Yeah, what a silly.
I know.
Speaking of silly,
it is so silly
story to write.
So it is. So for those who missed it, at the end of the show, Walt, I made some comment.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
For
content.
So Justin, we call that in the biz aggregation. So it's like there are now people who write about the stuff that we say about sports. So it's just like we're not writing about sports; we're writing about what BAZZEL has to say about the sports.
Well, we would. I will say
that's for aggregation.
I will say this is that. So we sometimes do things on this show that now what we're learning is that people who write, they got podcasts, they've got articles to write, content.
They're bored. Apparently.
They're looking for content.
They'll listen to this show because your check. I'll say something, or Justin, or Terry Bradshaw, or Walt Coleman. So anyway, all it was yesterday. Is I was saying that Trey Shapp was going to buy me some luggage, and I told him to keep his money, because found out we got some gifts from the Hatchers yesterday. I said keep his money because he's needed for the lawsuits. And so Roger turns and he said, "You go the lawsuits on?" I said, "Yeah."
Are you serious?
And I said, "Yeah." And so left it at that, and the next thing I know, I get a text message. Hey, wanted to follow up. Is it true about
so good.
the lawsuits with Trey Shapp and about the Golish deal?
Yeah.
And I
How
said,
great is that?
I said, of course not. I said, we're being silly boys. Yep. And so then I thought that would be the end of it, but no. In the headline, that headline is what I loved. And it was like the fans got excited because they thought Shapp was getting sued by somebody.
Here's what it is. It says BAZZEL clears up the Trey Shapp quote unquote news that quicken listeners' heartbeats. It's just
Yeah, and so anyway, so they also text. And listen, I guess if you're trying to fill content, and listen.
Do you know Andrew well?
I do. I don't know him real well. He's a nice guy. But I will say this: is that the Shapp deal became big news. Listen, the Shapp deal.
Sure, it was.
What's that?
Is that who wrote it?
Well, Andrew was one who texted me.
Wrote the article that Baz posted in our group chat.
Yeah, and so listen. I know I like Andrew, but also it tells you this. It tells you how big of a story that the thing was with Shapp. That Shapp tweet had 5 million views. 5 million. And it shows
that was
to where
also stupid too to me.
I know.
We're human beings. Sometimes we get stuff wrong. Sometimes it ain't even wrong. Things change.
That's right. That's right.
Like,
yeah.
Yes.
But it shows you the legs of that story because that people were thinking, well, maybe Shapp, because let me tell you what, and I'm going to tell you the truth.
Do it.
There's some people that aren't happy with Trey Shapp. I'm talking like board of trustee people that aren't happy with Trey Shapp.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there are, and Trey will tell you that. And that's what happens sometimes.
Tell me nothing.
That's what happens sometimes when you put things out there like that, and you turn out to be, it doesn't come to fruition.
Well, if I may, in Trey's defense, he did say this, which is an all-time phrase that I like, being a major in revisionist history. He did say, at the time I said it, I was right. He did say that.
But I love the fact that what you may say today may show up in a column tomorrow.
That's
so,
okay.
Yes.
I've been misquoted before.
No, really, some of the other
I'm
silly
surprised
stuff.
more of the stuff we say doesn't show up in some publications.
I know. Listen,
Emily Campagno's listening for you.
We have fun on this show. We can be silly, but we can also talk the truth as well. And I think the other thing, Justin, is that I think if a guy like me who got the Broyles Award, the Touchdown Club, or you who helps raise money for the U of A, if we say something that's noteworthy, it is. It used to be this would never make its way up here. I could say something down here that I know was no way going to make it back up there. Well, now I know. When I say something down here, it could get up there.
We've been told. I got a message from a friend of ours and a supporter just a week or so ago that said that you and I, Baz, were hammering Hunter Yurchek too much.
Yeah,
that we were doing that, which I didn't think we were.
Well, I think that a lot of people are, and we're probably
He's been a pinata. He's been a pinata.
Yeah. Well, listen.
And if I may borrow from somebody in Saline County that knows what I'm talking about, a lot of his wounds have powder burns on them. He's the one that said it.
That's right. Yeah. And I have nothing personal. I certainly disagree with the Kevin Trainor firing, but I know he's done some good things. But I also know he's done some things that aren't the best.
That's right.
And so listen. Here's the deal. For me, when I sort of changed my tune is when he fired Kevin Trainor. to me, that was sort of firing one of us, and I just okay. Now hold on, now that's and it's his right to fire him, and so whereas before I've always Justin, and Roger, I've been supporting U of A for 30 years, both with my comments, and so I have the right, just like anybody else, to be critical. And I had somebody obviously get real negative towards me, or not to get negative, but express their disappointment me because I said that about the trophies.
Right.
And there's a couple people maybe took it personal up there, and I said, hey,
it's not personal, man. None of this is personal.
But you've earned the right, David.
I have.
You have earned the right to say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Now, if people don't like it, well,
that's right.
That's
right.
You've earned the right.
Yeah, and I don't want to offend somebody on purpose. If I just tell the respect for people out there in the open.
Sure.
But the point is, now the things we say, guys, Roger and Justin on the show. Yeah. So, well, before it probably didn't have as much weight. Well, now I tell you, same thing at the Touchdown Club.
Sure.
Used to be now nobody sort of knew what was going on at the Touchdown Club. Now that thing's pushed out every week, and people sort of see what's happening.
Well, look what you pulled out of Gruden.
Yeah, Gruden and Orgeron.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah.
You create news.
Well, it is.
David, to be sorry, go ahead, Roger. Go.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I would say, to be fair, David, you do have an excellent social media team that works at the.
Yeah, I do. You bet.
So you're like, wow, we have to be cognizant of it. That's by design. I mean, you are hiring those people. So part of that part is true.
You're right. And just like the Terry Bradshaw comments, that's because that got to Fox. Yeah. Because it got to Pittsburgh about him talking about Tomlin and that sort of thing. And that's what we want.
How about that,
we're
by the way?
shooting.
Did you hear about that? Did you hear about that, Walt?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were listening yesterday?
Yeah, we're looking for that. And not to be mean on purpose. And they did mention, I did see an article or a paper somewhere where, maybe you even said it, Baz, that Hogs Plus or whatever is owned by the university.
Yeah, well, they pay the university. I mean, the university pays them.
Yeah, well, the university. So you are going to be careful about what you say about them if you are running that.
Yeah, sure.
And the radio show that Bo and Chuck and them, that's part of that group. Yes.
No, the show is not.
The show is not. No,
Hogs Plus is, and he's part of
both.
But they are both. They are both independent.
They're both
show.
employed by the university.
Right.
Chuck and so you got to be careful. And I respect that. To know you've got to be careful and say some things. We're not. I have no filter, which is a detriment to my employer and my wife.
Well,
but we're able to say some things, but not to be mean-spirited and all that. But what you say, he's earned the right to do that. We've all earned the right to do that because we care about the university.
Yeah,
we really
that's right.
do.
That's right. That's right.
And we know people, Steve, that money is being asked for constantly by some of these people, and they once told me, look, if we're donating, if we're buying one of these suites for $300,000, don't you think somebody's going to listen to us when we say something? To your point, that everybody, you're able to say some things that they're listening up there, but they don't listen to Little Rock because there's always been a wall up between us.
You know what's funny too, guys, is that when I got out of school. I remember coming down here, and I was 22. I remember thinking to myself, I did not want to come down to Little Rock and be another ex-jock. I wanted to know the people in the business community, Walt. I wanted to get to know who the players were. Not really agenda. I just wanted to be somebody that was locked in the community, knew what was going on. So read the paper every day, wrote notes to people to get to know everybody. And so I think it's funny now is that what's weird about us, Justin, down here is that up there, not only are we on the air giving our opinion, but we're also, I'm going to spend 2 days with one of the biggest donors, one of your big donors, and I'm going to spend, 2 days with him on a trip somewhere, and I know him as a benefit, or Roger knows. And so we sort of overlap into people who are also donors that give the university, and so it's not like we don't know some of the things that are going on up there besides just football talk.
Right.
Or Justin Moore, you're cutting a check. You're cutting a check. You're more than just a guy who comes in here. You've been invested by giving money and donating concerts. Right. So it's not the typical media that we are. Of course, no. Yeah, we're not the daily serious working media like a Trey Biddy or a Tom Murphy.
You actually the ex-jock thing. You get to talk about eating wings in bed and football. So you've got a little bit.
I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Yeah,
Josh, that dovetails into another thing that Baz got yesterday. They have sheets you can eat on at SoCo.
Yeah, Justin, those sheets
won't ruin your mattress.
Those sheets are the most amazing sheets. But I didn't buy them yesterday.
Did you buy a pair?
I didn't, but I'm going to come back and buy them.
What'd you just fill of them or whatever?
I did. I felt of them. Yeah.
I think Maddie said, "Would you please get that guy out of here?"
Yeah, I think I think you'd really enjoy eating a bowl of chili on them.
Absolutely.
Speaking of that, I was happy to hear. I was happy to hear that Tammy Bradshaw showed Terry the post that I made, and he said, did you catch what he said? He said, I saw the pictures; they were good. He said you turned it into like a dip. You know, so I don't know. I think maybe.
Well, I asked you about that when you first did it.
Yeah.
I said, "Was it soupy?"
That's right. Is it a chili or is it a dip?
It's a great dip.
Yeah, listen,
it's very busy. You can't have 3 types of beans and all this other stuff on it. You got to have a huge chip.
Yeah, it was a chip.
It looks fantastic.
By the way, too, last night, Dee Dee. So one of the things I did too for the Touchdown Club, Dee Dee gave us a break on. We bought massages for everybody, every volunteer. So we bought 25 massages from Dee Dee, and thanks. She gave us a little discount because we bought a bunch of them, and just a way to say thanks to those folks. Now, one of the things, speaking of donors, Sigma Supply sponsoring Walt. Well, there was something that happened in the last 2 days that I made a minute, and I said, we've got to ask Walt.
Oh yeah.
And I did not write it down.
Officiating
so
was?
What's happened? Yes, officiating was something happened in the NFL. Yeah, something happened in the NFL.
Was it the Hurts fumble?
No, that was interesting though.
No,
two fumbles on the
interception
and a fumble. Never happened before.
One guy with 2 turnovers on the same play.
Yeah. It was something though that I remember thinking that is obviously.
Was it in the Baltimore-Pittsburgh game, the catch in the end zone?
What was that? What happened?
Well, it was one of those. Was it a touchdown or was it incomplete?
Oh, that's it! Oh my gosh, that was it!
And the officials ruled touchdown, and they came back and changed it to
Justin, who was it? Who was it?
It was Pittsburgh-Baltimore, and it was Baltimore.
Justin,
Baltimore touchdown.
Yeah, because it's his team. I'm telling you,
right?
There was a catch.
Was it one-handed?
Come on now.
No, I agree.
It's got to be a catch.
No, I thought it was.
It's like 2.5 steps.
The problem they get into with replay is they don't want cheap fumbles in the middle of the field.
Yep.
So they say you got to get that third step all the way down.
First step.
2 feet down, and then another foot down solid, so that you don't have a cheap fumble. You know, and make it incomplete. Well, the problem is there's no such thing as a cheap touchdown. If you complete the catch and get your foot down, it ought to be a touchdown. Yeah. And I think that's what.
Wow.
So I don't think they should have changed it.
I was shocked at that.
I thought it should have been a touchdown.
I did too. Yes,
Walt, let me ask you a question because I'm really curious to get your perspective on this. I've always disagreed with the surviving the ground deal. I mean, at the end of the day, the rules are like if you're catching a pass on the sideline, right? You got to have it. You got to get your feet in bounds and all that stuff. What does surviving the ground really have to do, whether you had possession of the ball in bounds in play or not?
Well, like I say, they're trying to avoid cheap fumbles. I mean, so what they're saying is if the guy's catching the ball and as he's catching it, he's going to the ground, he has to hold on to the ball after he hits the ground. I mean, that's the idea. Now, what has created the big problem is replay.
Yeah.
When you didn't have replay, you didn't worry about any of that kind of stuff because if the guy ruled it as a catch, it was a catch. But now when you can go frame by frame with replay, it changes the whole. I mean, we've gone for year after year after year, everybody being confused on what's a catch. When I was in the league, we didn't even know what a catch was. I mean, it got so convoluted.
Did it change?
Did you survive the ground in the end zone? Hold on, I just wanted to clarify this because actually,
go ahead.
Yes. So do you have to survive the ground in the end zone and on the sidelines? Yeah,
yes.
I'm with Steve. I don't agree with that.
I'm with y'all. That's silly to me.
If it's in the middle of the field, you get it.
Right. At the sideline,
but on the sideline or in the end zone, whole different deal.
Well, didn't we start the whole dialogue, Roger? That it was the Dallas Cowboy receiver.
Yes.
Isn't that where we?
Yeah.
What was his name? What was his name? That
Miles
started
Austin?
years ago.
No. It was in the
88. It was number 88.
Yes.
Green Bay.
But it started.
Des Bryant.
Des Bryant.
But there also was
Green
one
Bay
with
game.
Detroit. There was also a play with Detroit.
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, but the Des Bryant, the incomplete became a catch the following year.
Yes,
that was after the Green Bay game,
and that's what got so confusing is. But it was all because of replay.
Yeah.
Trying to. You can't officiate
to get it right.
To get it right, you can't officiate on the field like what they can do with replay.
Is that when Walt, when it says you made a football move, or you have to have make a step to have possession?
So what does that mean? What is a football move? That came the next thing. What
the Butch Johnson touchdown would never.
No, that wouldn't be. That
hell,
wouldn't
I
count
don't even
today.
think it was a catch then.
Yeah, I know it was questionable then.
But as a Cowboy, it was.
But it's but to me that was a touchdown in the end zone. He got the other foot down. They wasn't down very long.
Right.
But you about the Ravens,
the Baltimore game.
I was stunned when I saw it.
Yeah, there was another interesting in that game. There was an interesting one where the official spotted the ball short of a first down. Replay came down immediately and told him it was a first down. So they moved the ball, and then the coach challenged. That it wasn't a first down,
I think I saw that,
and they went back and they moved it back to where the official had the ball.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about a mess.
Right.
It seems like we're regressing since you've left the game, Walt. What's going on?
Yeah.
No, I don't
Well, you know what? Because there's also, I think we'll go to a quick break. There's also that part when we look at the film. I don't know how many different angles you have now. When we're watching it on TV, there seems to be a definitive look. And you've got every angle there is possible. But are you
TV's got to give it to you?
Huh?
TV's got to give you that look.
Well, no, they're giving us that look and all that. But what I'm saying is, with all the looks that you get, are you guys just making sure? Because I got OCD. I drive back into my garage a couple times, or into my driveway a couple times to make sure I did shut the damn door. Then I shut it. I got to go back. You guys do that? Do they do that underneath that hood? Go. I'm 100% right on this one right here. I want to make sure. It takes
You don't have enough time to do all that, Roger.
I know you don't, but
you
it
have
seems
60
like
seconds.
That's it?
Yeah.
It seems like 60 minutes before y'all come around.
I know. It seems like it when you're sitting at home. But
and because I'm most of the time.
I've made enough mistakes with replay, where we didn't have enough time and we didn't get the right shot, and then then you go out and you find out that you did it wrong, and that's
as long as they keep you people in it. As far as humans go, it's a must. If you take you out of it, then it's not fun anymore.
Do want to thank Sigma Supply for sponsoring Walt now. 3-4 years now. We're starting at year number 5 with Morning Mayhem, and you go back.
So I go back a little bit
before that.
I go back before that with Tommy.
Yeah,
when I started.
How about
Tommy
that?
was.
Oh wow.
So 6
years. How about that? Well, thanks to Sigma Supply. We are here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks to Steve Brown for having us back out here. Our one of our 2 trips. The lights have come on in the lobby. We're doing business. Matt Jones, Robert Chumbley, Andrea Rose, Drew Thompson, Savannah Gann, just to name a few of you.
You mentioned Bigelow. You mentioned Jamie Bigelow.
Jamie Bigelow.
All right, don't go away. We'll be back. I think we're going to have Rick Schaefer. Got Joe Nichols coming up as well. 8:30. Don't go away.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Washita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
This is Sports Center.
Some huge news yesterday out of Utah. Private equity arrives in college sports. The University of Utah announced a plan to help the athletic department generate revenue streams through a one-of-a-kind deal with a private equity firm. The school announced Tuesday the formation of Utah Brands and Entertainment LLC, which will be owned by the university's foundation. Through the new entity, the school will build its brand. It will also include overseeing corporate sponsorships, ticketing, event-related revenues, and campus-wide university trademarks and licensing. The plan is backed by Otro Capital, which is a private equity firm out of New York City. Little Rock men's basketball dropped to 2-8 last night with
medical pros in the country that specialize in non-surgical therapies to get you moving again.
Don't mask the pain, fix it. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation.
I trusted QC Kinetics. You should too.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Hey, everybody, this is NFL Hall of Famer Dan Hampton, and I love hanging out with Baz and the boys on the Buzz. Tune in every morning so you can get the news just like I do.
Brian Johnson had to step away from his life on stage for fear of losing his hearing. But now, the AC/DC frontman, hard of hearing hard rocker is back, singing the nice, relaxing, soft sounds of Christmas. Songs like, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. Also, I'll be home for Christmas, including a little town of Bethlehem. And of course, the first Noel. And if you act right now, you'll get his all-time favorite Christmas song, Silent Night, Holy Night.
Ridiculous.
Brian Johnson, AC/DC's frontman, is back, getting you in the mood this Christmas season.
That's too funny.
Listen,
It is too funny, yes. Oh, we got to change
Shaper
this.
on Morning Mayhem
to,
is brought to you by Edwards Food Giant. Edwards Food Giant.
last
the
week,
meat people,
remember?
The only
Come on,
stop
man.
you'll ever need
That's
to
Walt.
make
He
your
knew the
family's
play.
grocery needs.
No. What do we got to change his opening?
Remember, Rick, I am sorry. We said we were going to change it to what was it that the song we were going to change? It was the music. Was it not Top Gun? It was what was it? Rick, are you there? By the way, Josh, do we have Rick?
I'm on the phone
I
with
see
him
him
right
on the
now,
phone.
and I'm putting him on.
Yeah,
now.
What was it?
What was it that he said he
Sorry, Josh, I had to switch on the fly.
Good morning, Rick. How are you? Rick, are you there?
Car, I hate this. Yeah, I'm right here.
Hey,
all you got to do is
Hey,
push
buddy.
me up. Are you there, David?
That's okay. We are. What was it last week, Rick, when we said we were going to change your music because you were tired of hearing that. You came up with another alternative, and I can't remember what the song was.
I can't remember either.
Yeah,
My
I
gosh.
don't know what I do with it.
All you have to do is ask me a game from 1965, and I can tell you. But what you said last week, I don't know.
Sorry, Rick.
Well, just so you know, Rick.
That's okay.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. We are here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. We've had Bruce James on. We've had Craig O'Neill on. We've had Walt Coleman on. Justin Moore's out at Poen. Josh is back in the studio, and Roger and I are here. And we've got Rick. You're on. Thank you, Chris. It was the Lone Ranger. It was the Lone Ranger.
We don't have a clean cut. All right,
that's what it was. It was Justin.
It's okay.
Rick said
It's all right.
Lone Ranger. That's it.
I used to watch that all the time as a kid. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, the music is great. So that's what
Right.
we're now going to think of Rick Schaefer as the Lone Ranger.
Thank you, caller.
So, Rick, we don't have a lot of time because I know you're on your way somewhere. But the other night you did the Q&A for the Burlsworth Trophy, and you had three outstanding guys. You had Drew Mestamaker, who won it from North Texas. Probably is going to end up at Oklahoma State. We'll see. And then you had the Texas safety, Michael Taffy. And then I don't want to know how to pronounce the Oklahoma's offensive lineman. Would you do that for me, please? But you did Q&A with all three of those guys. What was that like?
Well, I love doing that, and Marty Burlsworth is nice enough to ask me to come back and do that every year. You get to know these guys. You know, you meet a guy from Texas who is nice to see, and it kind of takes away your distaste for them. They do have classy guys. But I got to tell you, through the one, here's a guy that didn't even play quarterback in high school.
Yep.
In high school, he had quarterbacks that beat him out. And so I asked him, I said, well, did you on the side throw? He says, oh, yeah. And the story of how he got to North Texas is pretty interesting. They gave him a chance to play. He threw for over 4,000 yards this year as a redshirt freshman. And I'm thinking, had Eric Morris come to Arkansas, which I think he was in that picture for a while, then he'd probably be a Razorback next year. So, but at any rate, it's a wonderful thing, and what it tells you is there's a role for walk-ons in college football. This whole idea of giving all of them scholarships, that's nice. Give them still a chance to walk on, because these three guys all walked on and turned out to be stars at their schools, and we've seen that at Arkansas. We've seen it at other schools. I hope the NCAA and it will still somehow allow for walk-ons.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys saw it. That I don't know if it was a conference rule or what, but I think the SEC is at 85 scholarships. Well, the NCAA has come out and said now you can go up to 105. Well, that's the one thing. You know, I'm still involved with the Burlsworth Trophy, Rick, and I talk with Marty every other week during the football season as we get ready for the banquet the other night. And this is what they were worried about. To Roger and Justin, is that, you know, if you have 105, you don't have to have, you know, those walk-ons. And so they've been worried about this coming. And I know Kirby Smart and others have said, man, even Sam Pittman said, you hate to lose the walk-on program, but if you look at the numbers, if you got 105 scholarships, it's almost like, Rick, you don't really need a walk-on player because you got 105 on scholarship.
But what about those guys that you don't think are quite good enough?
Yes.
And so you don't offer a scholarship. Now, they can go to, of course, the thing that's going to happen is a lot of those guys, like the three that were there, they go to smaller schools, they perform well, and then you bring them in through the transfer portal. So it can work that way, too. And it's nice that they get scholarships, because every one of them will tell you when they get that word that, hey, you're on scholarship now, it is such a big deal. But that's part of the celebration, too. You see the team, and here's this guy, and they're announcing to the whole team that he's getting a scholarship, and they all go crazy because they like these guys, and there's just something about that. And so, again, it's great. But the whole thing is 105 on scholarship, that's it. 105 is all you can have. So it's not like you can have 105 plus walk-ons. It's 105, period. And I get that, but I still think you're taking away some opportunities, and I hate that. I hate a lot of things happening in college football, but I think there's got to be room for somebody that wants to play, and if you give him the opportunity, he'll show he's worthy.
Yeah, to me, it's just another. Excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's just another example of, losing a great part of the game because of the way that college football is now.
Yeah, I will say this. Go ahead, Rick.
Well, I want you to say what you want to say, but the other thing is, you think about all these athletic departments that are fighting budgetary problems. You just added 20 full scholarships, and you have to give them NIL money too. I mean, that's another factor. It's a financial factor too. Anyway, go ahead, David. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, I was just going to say, for me as a player, to me, that was I had so much respect for guys who were walk-ons because they weren't always treated the best. You'd like to think that your coaches, would do a good job in treating them right. Didn't always happen. Then the other part, I remember thinking vividly, and I may have told this story, Roger, on the show before, is that I remember looking around and at some point, wondering to myself, I remember thinking this, I wonder if all of us who are scholarship players are treating these guys with respect that are walk-ons.
Right.
Because in my mind, I thought, one of these days, we scholarship players may be interviewing, maybe interviewed by one of these walk-ons, and lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. And I think I gave the example of it 30 years later. I know for a fact that there was a walk-on at Arkansas that ended up working for a company, and one of the best players we had interviewed with him for a job. And I remember thinking to myself, came to fruition. Right. But there's something about those walk-ons that you knew that they had a hunger for the game, a desire. They did it because they loved it. Yeah. That, and here we were. We were getting 3 square meals and books paid for and all that. It's
Totally.
It Burlsworth for that.
Well, David, I walked on at Arkansas.
Okay.
As a defensive back. Now, back then, freshmen weren't eligible, and they had freshman teams, so they needed, they needed to have walk-ons. They needed to have walk-ons.
What was your experience like?
My experience was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I was I was, other than the fact I wasn't on scholarship, but I was treated just like everybody else.
Well, that's great.
I mean,
awesome.
It was a great experience for me, but I figured out there was an easier way to go to college than to play football.
I hear you.
Oh.
I
Rick, go
about
ahead.
some of the great walk-ons ever at Arkansas. And, Kendall Traynor was a walk-on initially, who ended up being one of the great kickers in school history. You got Brandon Burlsworth was a walk-on. But I'm thinking now, and I know I go back a ways, 1979, Arkansas played Alabama in the Sugar Bowl. And Alabama won the game. They were more physical and all that. Arkansas started 6 true freshmen on defense in that game. One of them was a guy named Kim Dameron, who became a starter midway in the season, a freshman walk-on from Rogers. So there's a guy that, as a freshman, was good enough to start against Alabama in the Sugar Bowl. Now, he later got a scholarship, and then the guy's made his career in coaching since then. And you think about, under the current rules, he'd never been at Arkansas. And so there is room for guys to make that kind of a move and have a chance to play.
Well, you think about it too, Roger. I just had the music that knocked me off there. Dadgummit, had something I was gonna.
About walk-ons.
Golly! It's right there. No, it's right there. I know what it is. It's that in a day and age where it's about. It's a day and age where the money, it's all about the money. That's what it's become. I remember thinking back then, these guys are doing it like you said. Well, they want to wear that helmet.
Yeah.
They want to come here. That's
could, exactly right.
And I know guys that could have maybe gotten scholarships to maybe some of the smaller schools, but they wanted to be a Razorback. And
But Brandon's one of those guys.
Yeah, listen, and Brandon
he had a scholarship to go somewhere else.
Well, no, he really,
I thought he did.
No, I think he had one Division II offer. But
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he had an offer.
But that was it.
Yeah,
but I love the fact that Brandon, he went from a walk-on, not just like Rudy.
Yeah.
Rudy got one play and made a sack.
Yeah.
Brandon Burlsworth became an All-American.
Third-round draft.
Yes. And so great stories there, and that's a shame that may be gone.
Think about Eric Morris. Think about Eric Morris, guys. He was there for the ceremony, and the guy that was from Oklahoma originally was at North Texas State. But Eric Morris led North Texas to 11-2, and he's now the coach at Oklahoma State. Would he be the coach at Oklahoma State if Metzenberger hadn't walked on at North Texas State?
How about that?
The guy got him another job.
Yeah. He's the only guy who threw for 4,000 yards this year, and he's a redshirt freshman. Did not even play quarterback his senior year in high school. It's a remarkable story. Well, Rick, thanks for jumping on with us. Great job at the Burlsworth Trophy, interviewing those guys. Job well done. It's a great program, and we'll talk to you next week. Do want to thank Edwards Food Giant for sponsoring Rick. Rick is multitasking. He's driving and talking.
Lone Ranger
next week.
Got it.
All right, Rick. Thanks, buddy.
You guys have a great rest of the week. Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I do think it's going to be something we miss one of these days. If they do,
so. For the points you just made on the desire, the drive, and the want to.
Yeah, that was their motivation. They just want to be a part. They want to wear that Razorback on the side of their helmet.
Even if they do it on the practice side, knowing they may never make it somewhere else, they're going to give all they can. They make a difference for an All-American.
Yeah, no question about it. All right, don't go away. 8:48.
See Mommy kissing Santa Claus.
No, Michael, I'm
you
sleepy.
gotta believe me. You just gotta believe. Come on, fellas, believe me. You just gotta believe me.
Hey folks, it's David BAZZEL out here at Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you need a new vehicle, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood. You'll find a great selection, the best deals, and the most competitive finance rates in Central Arkansas. They'll treat you like family. No games, no gimmicks, and no bogus markups on the sticker price. You'll get Frank Fletcher's best deal right up front, and they'll give you more for your trade. Folks, Frank Fletcher doesn't want to just sell you a car. He wants to be your dealer for life. If you want to do that, you have to listen to the customer, so you'll know what they want. Then you give them what they want without any hassle or stress. That's the secret of Fletcher Dodge's success. They listen to you and they treat you right without any hassles or headaches. Just tell them what you want and how much you want to pay. General Manager Chris Zippy Zender has been with Frank Fletcher for decades. He and his great staff know how to take care of a customer. So for the best selection, lowest price, and best buying experience, go see my friends at Fletcher Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood, or you can shop them online at FletcherDeals.com. That's FletcherDeals.com. And make sure and tell them the boys from Morning Mayhem sent you. It's FletcherDeals.com.
Fellas, you've heard of TRT, but you have no idea what testosterone can do for you. Once you start treatment, you'll wish you had done it sooner. All the guys I know, they go to Synergenics and Low T Center for TRT. The TRT test is free, not hundreds of dollars. The testosterone is pure, not compounded. Guys feel full of energy, not like they're still waiting for it to kick in. Get in now for your free TRT test. No appointment necessary before 10 a.m. or book ahead at FixMyLowT.com. Again, that's FixMyLowT.com.
Arkansas Roundballers Big Joe Klein and Pat Bradley pontificate on Bet Saracen.
People ask me, what do basketball players know about football? What say you, Joe?
I explained that anyone can run up and down a grass field with a screwy-shaped ball, but it takes finesse to strategically launch a basketball from long distances at an 18-inch diameter steel hoop.
Dang, Joe, you sure are smart.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
For life's spectacular moments, only a real diamond will do. At Sissy's Log Cabin, you'll discover a brilliant selection of natural diamonds, along with our promise of unmatched quality and service. The only real diamond is a natural diamond from Sissy's. Find yours when you stop by any of our 7 locations or shop online at sissyslogcabin.com. Discover the natural diamond of your dreams only at Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
It's that special time of year when the joy of the holiday season is all around us. And speaking of joy, remember, a gift card from any Family Market location makes the perfect gift for anyone in your family. And it's just the right size for any stocking stuffer. Amidst all the Christmas carols, eggnog, cookies, and mounds of presents, may your heart be filled with the contentment that the season brings. From Family Market to you and your family, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Chestnuts roasting.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Hi, this is Joe Klein with Corky's Ribs and Barbecue. Whether you are dining in for daily specials like Cheese Dip Happy Hour, driving through for a barbecue bulk pickup order, or prefer our full-service catering, our professional staff at Corky's has you covered. Corky's in Little Rock and North Little Rock. We'll see you soon. And be sure to listen each week when I stop by 1037 The Buzz.
This is Miss Arkansas 2023 Corey Keller, and you're listening to Morning Mayhem on 103.7 The Buzz.
It was pretty obvious that he was a guy. Let's just...
It's now time to talk with legendary NFL referee Walt Coleman. Brought to you by Sigma Supply Packaging Products, now a part of Brady Plus, with over 50,000 products available online at SigmaSupply.com. And remember, if you're not using Sigma Supply, you got low-grade product, man.
Got to ask Walt before he gets out of here. We are at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. They're doing a special end-of-year, New Year auto loan special that Steve Brown's been talking about. We'll give him a chance to talk about that coming up a little bit later. Joe Nichols also jumping on with us as well. I want to ask, because we don't have a lot of time here, I want to ask Walt about the new development at quarterback. It's not a new quarterback, it's an old quarterback.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, my buddy, Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, what do you think about
5 years?
Yeah, 44 years old. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, you know,
he's a grandpa. Yes.
You know, if he can throw the ball like he used to and so forth, and they can protect him, and he can stand in there, But he's a jerk.
I didn't.
Oh, is it? Wow. Woo, woo.
Hey, guess what, Josh? We just got the quote we needed from Walt.
If I take all the quarterbacks and the ones that argued the most, wanted to officiate the most, it would come down between him and Harbaugh.
Is that right?
Wow. As far as,
just
he
nonstop.
was so intense.
Yeah.
And some people have to great quarterback.
Gotcha.
If he can make all
he
the
had
throws.
17 kids, didn't he?
But yes, he has a lot. He has a lot of kids.
That make you intense.
And I thought maybe that's why he wanted to take something out on the officials.
Might be.
The quarterbacks are sitting back there and they're looking downfield at their receivers, so they see stuff. I mean, they see what they think is hold.
Sure.
They see that stuff. He would express his opinions more than most of the other quarterbacks would, and so forth. So anyway,
so what's interesting about that, guys? I don't know if you noticed, but his numbers. I mean, he's in that 60,000-yard deal to where he can actually jump back ahead of some people that had passed him while he's been retired.
I mean, he was a great quarterback.
Sure.
But unfortunately, I judge people based on how they treated officials, not necessarily. I do the same way with coaches.
Now that's on the offensive side of the ball. Who was the defensive guys that argued with you? Anybody?
Warren Sapp.
Okay, he runs his mouth a lot.
He was
nonstop.
Oh man, He'd have made a great official because he knew everything.
He knew every rule.
He was. I've been interested in how well Vrabel's done as a coach because he was very smart on the field. I mean, he would ask questions. I mean, he was not belligerent and so forth, but you could tell he studied football. I mean, he was involved.
Sure.
And so he would come up to you and say, what about and it's kind of followed him as far as his ability to be a successful coach in the NFL.
Let's go around the room real quick. Do you think Phillip Rivers will be successful, Walt?
No.
Steve?
It's going to be difficult.
Roger?
No. Well, what's success? No.
To help them win games.
They've
got
8 they've got.
You know what they've got? There's 4 games left. They've got 8 wins. So yes, I'll say he'll be what they need him to be, which is weird to me. Thinking, is there no one else out there? This guy hasn't played football in 5 years.
But apparently he knows some.
Well, he was at Indianapolis.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
right. So that gives him an advantage. But they got to protect him.
Well, you got that too.
I mean, he's not.
He's been playing 4 years. Is it 4 or 5?
Listen, he goes out to the huddle in one of those upstairs chairs. That's how they're putting him out there.
Justin, does he succeed? Yes or no? Does he help him?
I'm like Raj. It depends on your definition of success, but I think he'll go 2-2. But I agree with Walt that that depends on his protection.
Josh,
if he goes 2-2, that gets him to the playoffs.
That's right. I don't think he would come back and do this and run the risk of tarnishing his legacy unless he felt confident he could do it.
Listen, and Aaron Rodgers is what, 43, 42, 43? I mean, basically the same, around the same age, right?
He's 41.
I thought he just turned 42.
I think Phillip Rivers, if I'm not mistaken,
he may have just turned 42.
Gotcha.
If I'm not mistaken, Phillip Rivers' walk-up music. Don't let the old man in.
One thing that Rivers has is he was more of a pocket passer. I mean, he wasn't a Aaron Rodgers.
That's right.
He didn't run around and get out of the pocket. So he was a Brady, a Manning type of quarterback. He tried to stay in the pocket, so that'll help him because that's the kind of quarterback he was.
Josh, yes or no? He's successful or no? Yes or
like his chances.
Okay.
Also, Jason Pierre-Paul got signed this week too.
I saw that.
Big
I saw that. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Walt, thanks so much, man.
Thanks, Walter. Man, it's been great. All the guys I've got to see, Bruce James.
I know.
Craig,
yes.
I mean, it's been a fun day.
And maybe get you in the studio next week again too.
Yeah. I can bring Rogers eggnog.
Thanks to, it's not for me, Walt. It's for the family.
Thanks to
Sigma. Come to Benton to
I'm
see
all right. It's for me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks to Sigma Supply for sponsoring, Walt. Appreciate that. And they're doing amazing deals here. If you hadn't heard, at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. It's that time of year, Steve. We'll give you a chance to mention that as well. And Joe Nichols coming up as well. Don't go away, 9 o'clock.
My name's Casey. I've been an agent for Arkansas Farm Bureau for 4 years. I absolutely believe in this plan. I have this plan myself because of the broad range of benefits it has for my customer base. And it just provides everything that you could possibly need. Wellness visits, prescription drug plans, to mental health services. It saved my family and I $150 a month. This plan is for people who want dependable coverage for a lower price.
Get a quote today at arfbhealthplans.com.
'Tis the season for winning at Saracen, featuring a gorgeous red Corvette Stingray. Play your favorite slots or table games to be included in this month's drawing for a Corvette Stingray.
Red Corvette and more. A red Corvette Stingray and more. That's what Christmas means to me, my love. Oh, yeah.
Play all December to win a red Corvette Stingray, and Merry Christmas from Saracen Casino.
Call 800. Break down each game and talk Stratum and the Big Lot in Benton.
Justin Moore from Morning Mayhem here. From our family to yours, we hope that you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The Rotary Club of Little Rock and Park Plaza came together to give back to communities in need. They donated 200 stuffed Build-A-Bears to Red Cross, which will be given out during disaster response efforts for kids in need. The bears will be a symbol of hope for a child at a Red Cross shelter in the wake of a natural disaster. And Garvin Woodland Gardens will find out today whether it is USA Today's 10 best holiday light locations. Garvin Gardens has 4 miles filled with millions of lights and displays set up throughout the botanical garden. It's up against 19 other gardens across the country. Voting open to the public in November, and the winner will be announced at 11 o'clock this morning. And on Friday, Lyon College School of Dental will host its Storytime with Santa event. The college will read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" in Arkansas to 250 students from Wakefield Elementary School. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm Kara Case, Jessica Rockwell.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on Morning Mayhem by Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Clouds this morning and then some sun this afternoon. Plus, it's going to turn out to be a windy day. We'll have northwest winds 15 to 25 miles per hour. We get that sun, we can warm up to 57 today. Tonight, it'll be mostly cloudy with a low of 36. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Are you hungry? Something new, $25, all you can eat, sushi rolls, soup, salad, Benihana rice. Come at Benihana's Monday through Thursday.
Tune in weekdays to The Zone for What's on Tap, presented by Flyway Brewing in North Little Rock. Each day during the week, we'll let you know what you can be listening to and looking for in the world of sports and entertainment on the Buzz, television, and everywhere else you tune in. What's on Tap brought to you by Flyway Brewing. Fresh beer starts here. Follow the migration. It's all on your fun and game station, 1037 The Buzz.
Live racing is back at Oaklawn this weekend. The holiday racing season kicks off Friday, December 12th through January 4th. Don't miss opening weekend, December 12th through the 14th. And live racing every weekend in December. Plan your trip now at Oaklawn.com. And while you're watching the ponies, get in on the action with the Oaklawn Sports app. Follow my picks on college football playoffs, NFL playoffs, and NBA in-season tournament. There's never been a better time to bet. Download the Oaklawn Sports app today and score up to $1,000 in bonus bets for new customers. Plus, enjoy a 10% profit boost on qualifying parlays. Bet football, basketball, hockey, soccer, and more. If you can name it, you can probably bet on it. Funding is so easy with ACH transfers, cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, Venmo, or on-site at Oaklawn Sportsbook. And I haven't even mentioned the top-notch entertainment at the Event Center, the world-class Astro Spa, and the amazing restaurants at Oaklawn. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort where there's always nonstop excitement. Visit Oaklawn.com for all the details. We'll see you at Oaklawn.
Scrumptious holiday food. If you give in, you get out. To either the Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club. 50% off the joining fee from now till December 31st. And in the year 26, people will witness the fitness.
Hey guys, it's Dee Dee from Ava Bella Day Spa. I know you're stuck on what to get her for Christmas. Hey, I got your back, and your legs, and your face, and your arms, and your shoulders, and your neck. How about a relaxation massage or a whole spa package? For $125, she can get a 30-minute facial, a 1-hour massage, and time in our Himalayan salt infrared sauna. Go to avabelladayspa.com. Merry Christmas from Ava Bella Day Spa.
'Tis the season. Shop your holiday needs at Fort Thompson. Great selection of hunting and outdoor apparel. Pistols, rifles, shotguns, boots, waders, and gun safes. Fort Thompson's in Sherwood or FortThompson.com.
Hi, folks. It's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sherwood. When you're in the market for a new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram, we hope you give it to consider. Fletcher Dodge has been family-owned dealer here in Sherwood for over 25 years. We know how to take care of our customers to keep them coming back. Every Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram dealer pays the same price for their vehicles. It's the dealer that makes the difference. We'll give you the best deal up front. No haggling, no arguing. We make it easy to buy a new vehicle, and we'll pay you more for your trade-in. Compare our deal to anybody's, and you'll buy from us. Come see us today for the deal of a lifetime on new Dodge Chrysler Jeep or Ram. At Frank Fletcher Dodge, you'll always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. And we promise you a hassle-free buying experience. We want to be your dealer for life. Shop Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood before you buy anywhere else. Just tell us what you're looking for and we'll make you a deal. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Arkansas's larger-than-life experience is back with a holiday twist. It's time to let it glow, let it glow, let it glow with Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo. Join us from November to January when dazzling lights and holiday magic come alive after dark. Discover a joyous new season with brand new installations that mix Animal Kingdom adventures with winter wonderlands. Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo is merrier and brighter than ever. Presented by Be Well Arkansas Department of Health. Get your tickets now at littlerockzoo.com.
Make your yard the envy of the neighborhood with top quality equipment from Cabot Outdoors. Right now, purchase a Hustler Fast Track Series mower and receive a free pressure washer. An unbeatable bonus of up to $799. But hurry to get an extra $500 off. Supplies are limited. The Hustler Fast Track delivers precision, comfort, and durability for homeowners who demand more. Stop by Cabot Outdoors, 901 South Pine Street in Cabot, or take a look on Facebook.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem.
I want your blood. I want your soul.
Live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios.
And I want them both right now.
Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
I'm your huckleberry.
Here is David BAZZEL, Roger Scott, and Justin Moore.
All right, Lunger, let's do it.
All right, Morning Mayhem fully assembled. I'm David BAZZEL. That's Roger Scott. We're here in the offices of Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union here in Benton. Justin Moore is out at Moore Mountain in Poland, Arkansas. Josh Neighbors back in the studio.
I saw on the news first thing this morning there was some snow on the top of Moore Mountain.
Is that right? Oh, it's just beautiful up there. Before we go to Joe Nichols, Steve, remind everybody about this end of the year special that you're doing.
Yeah, David, as we talked about, one of the things that we really try to do is to save our members money, and one of the things that we do is reward our members twice a year with great rates on an auto loan special, once in the summer and then right at the end of the year. So we're really trying to help folks either start a great Christmas or kick off the new year in great shape with your auto loan. So we're doing a special on 24, 25, 26 year models, whether you're purchasing it new or you've already purchased it and you want to refinance and get a better rate. Our rates that we're offering are as low as 2.026%, financing up to 84 months, and don't make a payment until the spring, so 90 days, no payment.
Yeah, it's very nice. The 90 days is always a wonderful
Absolutely.
thing. We didn't have Joe Nichols last week. Boy, have we been busy today, Steve. We do our shows here. Yeah, we have. We missed Joe Nichols last week. Let's see if we can make it work today, Josh. Bring him in.
He's one of the best artists to come from the state of Arkansas. He's got 5 #1 hits, 2 Grammy Awards, and 4 nominations. Brought to you by Bath Fitters of Arkansas. No gimmicks, just real savings. Check him out at bathfitterlittlerock.com. Now, here's the Natural State's very own Joe Nichols.
All right,
Hey.
do we have Joe? Joe Nichols, good morning.
Hey, good morning, y'all. How you doing?
We're doing great, man. We missed you last week. Glad to have you today.
Oh yeah, man. I'm sure y'all had plenty to talk about, but glad I'm here with y'all today to talk about some hogs.
Let's talk about the new hire, Ryan Silverfield, and obviously you've had a couple weeks now and had Bruce James on today, which, by the way, Roger, Josh has already posted some of the sound in that interview. If you missed that, you don't always hear Bruce James, the All-American defensive end for the Razorbacks. You don't hear him give praise that often, but he's given it to Ryan Silverfield and the hire of a defensive coordinator. He was really high on Ron Roberts, Joe, just about his background. So what is your feeling after maybe seeing some of the stats that he's put together? Any thoughts on that?
Man, I'm just like everybody else, kind of in a wait and see. In a lot of ways, it felt like that was kind of an obvious hire early on. I know we probably had a lot of different opinions. I think we went from everywhere from Gruden to the dead body of Vince Lombardi to some unknown coordinator. But I think what it appears to be a great hire based on the player reactions, the recruit reactions. The donor reactions are really one of the biggest things to me. It's always about raising money and getting excitement around a program. So if you have a guy that can do that, that's the first hurdle. And it appears that he's a guy that does that. So that's good.
Let's talk basketball. Obviously, the Hogs have played a heck of a schedule so far. They have another great game this Saturday in Dallas.
Big bump in the polls.
Yeah. He went from 25 to 17 or 18 in the polls, and then you've got Texas Tech, a team that you could have beat last year and advanced in the tournament. And what were you up, 18 in that game? I think it was 18.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that game? And also, I wanted to ask you and Justin about who do you think – there's a big article, Roger, I know you saw it, on Carter Knox today in the Democrat Gazette. If you had to rank – you and Justin had to rank, say, the top 3 players that you think are the most important to this team, give me your top 3. We'll start with you, Joe, and then we'll go to Justin. In basketball, yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Man, most important to me, and I know this is going to sound really crazy, I think number 1, the most important is Darius Acuff. Number 2 most important to me is Trevor Brazile. And I'm going to surprise y'all a little bit probably here. I think I love Malik Thomas. I love a lot of guys that do a lot of things, but important-wise, Billy Richmond, man. I think that guy brings a lot of energy. I think there's sometimes in basketball, I've seen other teams kind of just lull. Kentucky's a great example of just kind of not having any fire or energy or anything like that. All the talent in the world, but it takes guys with energy and glue guys and guys to really show flashes on defense with some offense. Important guys to me, Billy Richmond, and I think it's at some point Malik Ewan is going to have to be super important. But Billy Richmond, Malik Thomas may be a tie for that third spot.
All right, I like that. Justin Moore, give us your top 3.
I had the exact same 2. When Brazile plays to his full potential, we can beat anybody in the country. Acuff, because in March, good guards win games. And so the guards have to be special, which he is. And then my third was going to be you could put Ewan or Pringle in there, and this is why, in my opinion, they both, I wouldn't say have disappointed so far this year, but they've been MIA in a number of games. And, Ewan's had a couple of good ones, I think, back-to-back now where he's done some good things. But we have to have somebody – we have to have a low post presence outside of Trevin Brazile.
Yeah, right.
And if they would play as hard as Billy Richmond and Trevin Brazile and a handful of other guys on the team, which they have not done to this point, that makes us, in my opinion, that makes us a viable candidate to make the Final Four. If we don't have those 2 guys playing well and rebound, I mean, there was one game, the 2 of them, there are 2 5-men, right? There was one game, they combined for 1 rebound. what the hell are you doing? I mean, I could have went out there and got one rebound on accident. I mean, that's just pathetic. So in order for us to really compete for a national championship legitimately, those guys have got to play with a high motor. And if you do nothing else, go rebound the damn basketball. Don't do anything else. I don't care what you do. But that's my take.
Yeah. Roger, do you have a number one player that's your favorite on this team to watch? Is it one?
No, you know what? I'm trying to remember who I saw in the second half that came off the bench.
It was who? Oh, how about the kid from Arkansas that came out, Northwest Arkansas, Sealy, came off the bench the other day. Yeah, played
he's
pretty well.
Still behind those other guys though.
Oh yeah.
He's good. Yeah, no, there's no doubt. But just watching the second team come out and some of those guys step up to play, to me was good. Watching some of them.
So you're deep on the bench.
Brazil still, I still yell his name. Every once in a while, and just tell him to calm down.
Josh, who is your top guy that you think that's most important on this team?
The three guys are going to be Acuff, Wagner, and then Brazil to me. Because if Brazil gives them what they got in the Louisville game, that they are going to be an absolute nightmare. Because how many teams have a guy who can defend somebody on the wing who also can box them out, who's big enough to box out and is athletic enough to defend on the wing? It's going to cause
a freak show.
Yeah, and also he makes you have to be so responsible around the rim for him because he's going to create second opportunities for Arkansas. He's going to create something.
Josh, he does such a great job. Maybe the best I've ever seen personally at rebounding outside of his zone.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like he's so long that he gets, and he can jump like crazy. He gets rebounds that I'm like, that was the other dude's rebound, and you just snagged it. I mean, it's crazy.
If you're coaching against him,
it's like Stretch Armstrong.
You're gonna say if we don't box out, like he's gonna kill us. We're not gonna win. I mean, you'd have to shoot the lights out to beat. If you allow him to get 6-7 offensive rebounds and they turns them into points, which he's very good at doing, they're gonna it's plus 14, plus 12 margin right there. It's gonna be tough to beat.
It's funny, guys. That I led that whole conversation there with Carter Knox because that was the story of the Democrat Gazette today. Yeah, I was about to say, very dynamic guy, and of course Callis said, "Hey, he's playing good. I want him to play great." And so, you hope that he reaches his potential. And the other guy, Josh is the only guy that mentioned one of the guys that I like because I liked him last year. Remember when you had the issue at guard, and all of a sudden Billy Wagner comes in, and Wagner, it's just something I like about him. I like his ability to handle the ball, and he doesn't always have to take the shot. Acuff is going to take every shot, which. He's a superstar, but I like the leadership Wagner brings and his ability to handle the team.
Wagner was crucial for us last
year. Oh no,
he
stepped in.
If he and Knox played back to the level that they were playing at the end of the year last year, we're very dangerous.
Yeah. So, but it's going to be fun to watch these. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Here's my thing with Wagner. He did have a really good year for us last year when we needed him to step up, but he's a great piece to the puzzle, but he's not anywhere near the talent that any of those other guards are.
Which is insane
to me.
No, he's not. But it's the senior leader. I mean, it's the older, the more maturity that he brings to the court. That he's going to play within the offense and not take.
He didn't have to be.
I get that, but I mean, you got to. If you want to go win like big time games, experience obviously is huge. Even him, in there maybe less time that he's played in the past is big time, but. You got to have dudes. More so than anything.
What's crazy about it, Justin, is that
those other guys are dudes.
It's like impossible to stay in front of Wagner, and I agree with you totally. Like he's pretty hard to guard, and still it's pretty clear that Acuff is more talented. But I think you'd probably in a game in March you'd probably trust Wagner a bit more to lead the dance, if you will.
Two things stick out to me about Wagner, and to be fair to DJ Wagner, he's playing along with two of the best guards in the country.
Right.
He would get more minutes, and if it wasn't for those two guys, he would be the guy, and everybody would be talking about him a lot more. Super talented guy. He's just playing next to guys that are going to be top 15 picks in the NBA draft. And the other thing, man, I love DJ, but it's either luck or he hasn't figured out how to make layups consistently, because it seems like he'll get to the rim, and, man, he misses more layups than he makes, and that is so frustrating. I imagine it's 10 times more frustrating for him. But, man, if he could just get some of those to fall, then he's a different dude.
Yeah. Well, I will say this, too. I think that's why the value, because you've got a guy like Acuff that's so talented, but now he gets to spend, as the season goes on, playing all these tough games and getting this experience and getting the Cal coaching, that maybe by the time we get to the tournament, he will have grown up even more. Because he's obviously. You know what? If you look at Acuff, he looks like a linebacker. I mean, he's a big, thick. Yeah, he is a thick guy for sure.
He is so. Far beyond his years, man. To me, Malik, they're both incredible, but Malik Thomas is the one you're like, ooh, whoa, but dude, Acuff is a dog, and he's so smooth. Yeah. It just everything looks easy. I mean, it's just he's incredible.
He shot well too.
Very. He's shooting over 40% from the 3-point line.
He's 46-42, and then free throw, I think he's 80s.
And he, unlike DJ, like you said, Joe, true. I've never seen him miss a little short floater.
He's got
layup,
the floater,
ever.
Justin. His floater's pretty.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I love these guys chopping up basketball.
I love you guys.
Chopping up basketball.
We need more dudes. We need more dogs.
See, we're making the transition, Joe. We're making the transition from football to basketball, and that's when you, Justin, and Josh start chopping up. Roger and I just sort of lay back and listen to the conversation.
Watch the Young Bucks go at it. Absolutely.
Do you want to thank Bath Fitter?
Can I thank Bath Fitter?
Yeah, for sponsoring Joe Nichols every week. Yeah.
Here it is. Whether it be your bath or shower replacement. Virtually maintenance-free.
Okay.
Virtually maintenance-free, which is key.
All right.
You've got free design consultation. I got to talk to the dudes and the dogs at Bath Fitter. It says, here's what I like, here's what I do. They threw some things out, told me what was feasible, what I might like or what I might not like, and then the lifetime warranty.
Yeah, that's nice.
I've used it. I've used the
Even
lifetime.
though you don't have a lot left. Just to send me your numbers. The numbers aren't great for your lifetime warranty. You're not going to be able to take advantage of as much like your kids.
Wow.
But it's still.
There was no need for that.
I'm just saying.
Completely uncalled for.
You got 20 years, probably 25 years.
You know what? Listen, if I get one more day in that shower,
one more day,
one more day to squeegee the glass.
Do you squeegee the glass every day?
Every single shower.
Do you believe Roger Scott squeegees the?
You have a problem.
Yes.
I think.
Every house, because listen.
You like it clean.
We talking about the same thing? I like the shower. Listen, that's what it's there for.
Okay.
My wife has bought me a new hook for my towel and everything. I love my bathroom.
What an endorsement.
By the way, it's a fantastic one.
Shouldn't Joe be the one getting a free shower?
Yes.
First of all,
good point, Justin.
Why don't you just back off and get your store ready to sell some jeans?
Joe. Did you know about Justin Moore? That his wife and another partner, they have two stores already, for one for kids and one for women. There's going to be a new store announced yesterday called Stray Dog, and that's Justin Moore. It's going to be a men's store, and it's going to be like what if you wanted to look like Justin Moore. This is a store you walk in.
How about that? We shouldn't sell it that way. Nobody wants to look like Justin Moore.
Stray Dog. Stray Dog is a great name for it. Yeah, it was.
I don't think Joe and I have ever discussed. We don't talk about our wives, man. We talk about the Razorbacks.
It's your dogs and dudes. Hey, Joe, but one thing, Joe, you know what? I got a cease and desist from your social media because obviously I'm stalking the hell out of you.
But Merle?
Dude,
Merle Monday?
What is Merle Monday? I heard you doing You Take Me for Granted. Do you know the story behind that song?
No, it was written by Leona, his ex-wife. But
It was
I don't know
written
much,
by Leona.
Much more than that.
Exactly. It was written about him, that's for sure.
What's it about? What's the deal?
You Take Me for Granted. You Take Me for Granted.
She wrote the song. He sang it? He sang it?
Her back is sore from bending over backwards
Oh, wow.
to
Okay.
bring the world to it.
She wrote the song and he sang it.
Exactly, and it made him.
You want to give me a little bit of
But Joe, let Joe sing. He's the singer. Joe, sing a little bit of that, could you?
It's a little early in the morning. You take me for granted. That's about it.
Oh, here we go. Go, Roger. Come on, go, Roger. I want Roger. Watch this, Joe. Watch this, right?
You take me for granted, and it's breaking my heart.
Come on.
I was waiting on Joe to pick it up.
No, Joe's done. Joe's done with it. Joe said if
Sure, the sunshine, I'll be a lifetime, not knowing if I've done my part.
Wow. Oh, my God. Joe. Roger's so excited. Yeah, he's so excited he can't stand up right now.
Joe, and I tell you what, I shouldn't have worn khakis.
It's not the pleat in the pants.
It's not the pleat.
Listen, I love.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
You know, I wish my colleague would do more videos, and of course, I can wish all I want.
Yeah,
Basil
to do more of you to do more of that because I follow you both of you. I don't see you doing videos where he's breaking out Merle Monday, you know, and doing some of that.
I don't sing it. I don't sing it nearly as well as Joe, or maybe I would do more.
Oh,
stop
that's
that.
not true at all.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Not true at all.
Both of you guys have a super talented voices.
You're both saying I'd love to be on stage with both.
How about back-to-back? How about back-to-back days in the 9 o'clock hour? We had Terry and Belly to Belly.
Yes.
Terry Bradshaw yesterday for 30, 40 minutes, and Joe Nichols today for 30, 40 minutes. And
I love it.
We're blessed. Well, Joe, hey,
Hashtag blessed.
well, hopefully next week, Joe, we'll be talking about a win over Texas Tech, and then and obviously we'll be talking about college football playoffs as we
Let's
get closer
do it.
to.
Hey,
so
thanks, Joe, for playing our
good stuff as always,
Couple
buddy.
things, man. Hey, I gotta tell you real quick before we go. Justin Moore has one of the best and truest country voices in country music. So
that's right.
That's nonsense. That guy's a hell of a singer and a great country singer.
Stand up.
And
yes.
And I tell you what, Texas Tech, man, I don't know if it was just the way I watched them or whatever, but they're beatable. They're beatable. We got the dudes to beat them, as they say. As Jimmy Dykes would say, we got the dogs.
That'd be a nice win. I tell you what, that would be a nice win to pick that one up and get a little revenge after last year. So the tip time is 11. Tip time is 11 o'clock, which is obviously early for any game. But usually we see that for football kickoffs for us. It's what it is, 11 o'clock. But and I think is it on ESPN? I think it's on ESPN, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's ESPN or ESPN2.
I think so. Well, Joe, have a great weekend, buddy. We'll talk to you next week. Appreciate the time as always.
Joe. Talk soon, bro.
Y'all too. I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you, buddy. I tell you, I can imagine. I bet you a song between Justin Moore and Joe Nichols. Could you imagine how good that song would
actually,
sound?
I meant to ask him, but we got off quicker. But he actually asked me to do a tune on his next album. And
what?
With him, obviously. I told him, whatever. I told him I don't even need to hear the song. Just let's do it.
Wow, I like it.
But I hadn't talked to him about it in a minute. I was going to ask him, but we can ask him next week.
Hey. Well, I'm like you, Justin. We got a little treat right there. We got a little Roger Scott and Joe Nichols.
Now you got to do it with me and Joe Nichols.
Steve,
one with me, one with Joe Nichols. Honestly, Raj, does he not have a great voice?
Hey, he sure does. He's got a great voice.
It sounds so much like Merle.
It does. At first, I when I first heard, because I didn't listen to him, I didn't listen to his music. I couldn't have told him.
If you go listen to his first two albums in particular. I mean, they're all great, but go listen to them. I think you in particular, Raj, would absolutely love them.
No, I actually do, because I'm always a little leery when they, when somebody comes out. He sounds like Merle Haggard. He sounds like that. And then, I go, I call it the Mike Trout effect. He's going to be the greatest player in the world. And it's his first season. But when I started listening to him, and now with Merle Mundy and singing that song, which is a great story behind Leona Williams writing that about them, because back in those days they lived those songs. But he sounds a lot like Merle.
Yeah, I think
if you can try to make that happen.
Yeah, I think it was off his second album, but there was a song that I absolutely loved, and we played a show together. This was 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm like, man, are you playing this song? And it was an album cut. It wasn't a single, so it wasn't a hit. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
I go, dude. He goes, oh God, I don't even know if I remember that. And so I went out and watched the show, and sure enough, he goes, Justin asked me to play this song tonight. So anyway, it's called I think it's called Shade Comes Free with the Tree, but it's
Shade Comes Free with Tree.
Shade comes free with a tree. But anyway, I think it's off his album called Revelation. And the song Revelation it gives me chill bumps every time I hear it. It's God, that revelation. So anyway, whatever.
I'll have to
My
check
point
that out.
is he's really, really good. And you, Roger, in particular, just because you're the biggest country music fan, you and I on here, you would really dig it. And he's old school, man. And as is evident by listening to him out there. For all our listeners, he's a really, really good, solid guy, and big Hawk fan, obviously.
Yeah, he sure is.
Absolutely.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. Steve, can we play a little match game? Will you participate with us in match game? We're here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Appreciate them. Yeah. So when we come back, we'll play a match game brought to you by Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse. Don't go away. We need a contestant at 661-1037. We'll find out what you're playing for. We know we get a $50 gift certificate from Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse, so we want to give some prizes away.
Yeah, we do.
Probably got some tickets to give away, too.
Maybe.
You want to give away anything, Steve?
I'll give away a low rate.
Okay, there you go. That's right. That's all that matters. That's most important. All right. Don't go away. 9:31 here on Morning Mayhem.
Arkansas Municipal Equipment presents Coach Nolan Richardson when he joins Drive Time Sports every week with Rollin' with Nolan. Arkansas Municipal Equipment in Bowen. Find them online at ametrucks.com.
This is Sports Center.
Fun night at the Jimmy V Classic last night in New York City. The first game saw a 20-point rally as the number 10 ranked BYU Cougars come back from 21 down to beat the Clemson Tigers 67-64. AJ DeBonta has a big night. He goes for 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists on the evening as BYU gets to 8-1 overall. Also, number 5 UConn beats number 18 Florida 77-73 last night. 19 points for Solo Ball to go along with 2 assists as UConn shoots 50% from the floor and 44% from beyond the arc. Also, number 13 Illinois goes on the road and beats 7-1 Ohio State by a score of 88-80, despite the fact that Ohio State's Bruce Thornton had 34 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds last night on 13-17 shooting. Illinois is now 8-2 overall. I'm Josh Neighbors for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
Once again, starting our day with a cloudy sky. This afternoon, though, it should become mostly sunny with a high of 57. Plus, as a cold front comes through, it will be a windy day. Tonight, the winds won't be as strong. It'll become mostly cloudy again with an overnight low of 36. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
Hey, it's Randy Rainwater from Drive Time Sports. Wednesday, when Rick Schaefer and I bring in some great guests, Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen, Kevin Bohannon, Scoop, and Scores. Hogsports.com's Trey Biddy thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway. Bart Reed, thanks to Martin Orthopedics, NFL agent and guru Chris Turnage, and Richard Davenport from the Arkansas Democrat Gazette and HoHogSports.com. See you Wednesday on 1037 The Buzz.
Hey folks, it's Roger Scott, and it's time to talk about Sigma Supply packaging products. You've trusted them for your packaging equipment and shipping supplies for the last 55 years. That's a lot of boxes, tape, and stretch film, my friends. But guess what? Sigma Supply is proud to be part of Brady Plus. They are bringing you even more goodies. We're talking janitorial supplies, facility essentials, and food service disposables. You need toilet paper? They got it. Paper towels? Of course. To-go containers? Well, you betcha. Head over to SigmaSupply.com. Online ordering has never been easier with over 50,000 new products. And if you're really looking to score, text or call sales manager David Breitenberg at 501-617-4600. And don't forget to mention The Buzz because there's a discount for our listeners. Here's that number again for sales manager David Breitenberg, 501-617-4600. I've known David a long time. He's an honest man. FaceTime him. He'll look you right in your eye. Here's a little tip for you. If you're not using Sigma Supply that is now part of Brady Plus, you got low-grade product, man.
This holiday season is short. Make every moment magical with a trip to Sissy's Log Cabin. Here, you'll take all your festive looks to the next level and find gifts to wow every one of your family and friends. Discover our unmatched quality, brilliant natural diamonds, and spectacular service when you shop in store or online at sissyslogcabin.com. Make this the most wonderful time of the year with a trip to Sissy's Log Cabin because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
I'm Christy, and I'm from Stuttgart, Arkansas. Ever since I was a little girl, I've been in a Farm Bureau family. My agent told me about this great new health plan. I saw that I would be saving hundreds of dollars a month, and it's been great coverage. My copays have been lower. Even the procedures that I've had have been cheaper as well. It has proven to be very good for us.
Get a quote today at arfbhealthplans.com.
2026 is about to become the year that you discovered you like the way you look. What makes me say that is this. The Little Rock Athletic Club or the Little Rock Racket Club will let you join for 50% off the joining fee. This offer is good through December 31st. With all the variety they offer, workouts become fun. Your Little Rock Athletic Club or Racket Club invites you to join now. And in 26, people will witness the fitness, and one of those people will be you.
This is Darren McFadden. I listen to Baz, Justin, and Rod because they got their wood. Enjoy Mayhem on 1037 The Buzz.
You got to be better than that. You got to get it faster than that. Come on, man. Coming back from a break. Speaking of Merle.
What's the guy's name down in
Come on.
Tom
Is that
Petty.
directed at
Tom
me
Petty
or you?
sing-
No,
that's at me.
Roger.
Tom Petty does a version of sings that
What's that?
song that you take me for granted. No, I'm sorry. He does a Conway
Come on,
Twitty
man.
song.
Good
I apologize.
Lord, you have
Tom
just-
Petty does a Conway Twitty song.
You
For
just- listen.
crying out loud. Can you believe that?
That wasn't your best effort right there, coming back from break.
I've never heard that Tom Petty did a Conway song. What song?
I'll share it with you. Yes, it is. Shout out to Gary Troutman who's listening.
Yeah.
He heard the Brian Johnson deal. It's "The Image of Me" by Conway Twitty. It's a fantastic song, and if you see Conway doing it live, it's awesome.
Steve?
Tom Petty does "The Image of Me."
When I watch Roger go down the rabbit hole of
country and western, beer
right,
joint music,
it's amazing. It's like I'm in a time warp. And
well, I get to share that with Justin because
I know
Justin
you
is
listen, I know
new
Justin,
country.
Justin's an old soul when it comes to
it really is. Justin and I could go to a beer joint that smells of urine, dip our hands into some popcorn and peanuts from one of those bamboo bowls on the bar.
Yeah,
you know, smoke a couple of stogies.
Yeah, I was going to say smoke cigarettes and drink Old Milwaukee all night.
Oh, yeah.
Hot Old Milwaukee.
Yes, all right, Steve, will you help us play a little match game? Let's
Absolutely.
get it. Well, Josh, what do we have to give away in addition to the $50 gift certificate from Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse?
I have not state fair tickets. I had not looked.
recently.
No,
so,
we have a Boudreaux? Do we have a Boudreaux?
I would have to say the same thing. You not great effort there,
Look,
Josh.
Hey.
We just said we're going to Matt's game as we came back.
I'm trying to balance a very busy show today. And
listen.
Not my best effort. Guess what? I got that Bruce James clip out with an hour left to go on the show. All right, so there's trade-offs. There's only one producer back here. There's trade-offs. There's trade-offs.
We were going to break. We were going to break.
Yeah, and I was busy getting Joe Nichols' interview up fast. So you only have one.
We need to find out what we're giving away here.
So to Josh, then the song you would sing to Baz would be, "His back is sore from bending over backwards."
Yes, Justin.
No, to Josh's credit, not to disagree or whatever, but I just taking up for Josh a little. We've had probably 18, 20, 25 guests.
Yep. That's what I counted.
Listen,
if I may take up for my guy on this end of it, we've known about the guests.
Listen, don't worry.
Six.
I'll look up the prizes.
I'm on it right now.
Listen, Josh, don't worry about it. We'll take something out of it. See what the point has to be.
It's Evanescence tickets. July 11th, Evanescence tickets.
Oh, wow. Evanescence tickets.
Nice.
Very nice.
Guess what? Way to rally.
There you go.
You know what? That was the Phillip Rivers move.
All right, let's hit the open. Let's get a contestant. Here we go.
It's time to play the match game. Brought to you by Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse, Arkansas's truck accessory headquarters for over 30 years. Call 501-568-0040 today or check online at arkansastruck.com. Now, let's see what wacky answers the guys can come up with.
Now, to my good friend Justin Moore, let me just tell you, young man, is that on this show, right, Roger, we don't want good, we want great. And I want that Josh Neighbors to be the greatest to ever come through the buzz on his way to New York or Chicago.
No. I will not take that from close. No, I will not take that from close enough. Not going to do it. You, Mr. Close enough. I want great, but also I'm close enough. You can't have it both ways.
Listen, I'm always going to have that standard with you, my friend.
You can't have it both ways.
Can't have it both ways.
In the letters that we send out about trying to find you another gig, we talk about how good you are. And it's incumbent upon you to show, because they're listening. They're listening.
I strive for greatness, but also the player's name is Wow Ying. Nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it from you. Not going to hear that from you.
No. You know what? Here's what you need to do. Then you need to put out a clip of what Baz and I might be saying during the show. Can you listen to the guys that I work with?
All right. Who is our contestant, Josh? Do we know?
His name is David, and he claims he has not won in the last month, so he's good to go.
Okay, David, good morning. How are you?
Doing good.
All right, listen, we want you to win some Evanescence tickets and a $50 gift certificate to Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give you a word. Give us a chance to give our answer before you give us yours, okay?
Okie doke.
All right, here we go. Low, L-O-W, blank.
Low,
blank.
Blank. Low, blank.
Several different directions to go here with this.
Can.
Low, blank.
Are those your Razorback shoes?
They are. You like those?
Well, mine's still in the box.
Yeah, they're really comfortable. Yeah, don't burn it yet. Hold on just a second. Steve, you got your answer? Rod, you got yours?
Yes, L-O-W, David.
Justin Moore, do you have your answer?
I do.
Josh, do you have yours?
I do.
All right, let's give this man a prize. What is your answer?
Low rider.
Low rider. Low rider.
You say low rider or low water?
I think he said rider, didn't he?
You know, also want to remind everybody, our first caller today was Darth Vader.
All right, Steve, what did you have?
I hate to say this, but I had low rider.
Oh, you're kidding me! Wow, look at he's showing us the work. Roger, what'd you have?
I was looking right at you when I thought of it, and I don't know why, but I had low ball.
Low ball, very nice. Justin Moore, what did you have?
I was in between. You got low grade product, man.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Or low T, Chief.
Oh, wow. Two good ones from Justin Moore right there.
That's
Josh, what did you have?
I had low brow.
Low brow.
Low brow, which is this show.
Which is all right, these were my answers. I had low ball, low rent, low brow, low hanging fruit, low blood pressure and low price.
Oh, low price.
Yes, low price. So a lot of lows. We got us a winner. Very nice. Congrats. Thank you, Steve, for helping that work.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And Justin, what country song has low rent in it? I say it, and what's his name?
Trailers for no.
You know what? Who was who sang Cadillac? My baby loves me Cadillac. Who sang that? Who sang it?
Sammy Kershaw.
Sammy Kershaw.
Look at Steve.
There it is. Low rent rendezvous. There it is.
Give credit for Steve.
Way to go, Steven. Steven, listen, Steven used to party at clubs.
I don't think he was the original singer of that.
No, he was not. No, he was not at all. Yeah. No, but he did. I like his version. Yeah, the Amazing Rhythm. I agree. Steve.
Yeah, how about that? I do want to thank a pickup truck accessory warehouse.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, Roger will be right down the street. 3 shows in a row in Saline County, Steve. That will be at the Walmart parking lot, getting toys and cash for kids in Saline County. Been doing it for 26 years.
Yeah,
so
man.
That was, and then Friday we got Oaklawn cranking up. So we'll be over at Oaklawn Friday morning for the beginning of race season.
We'll be back Saturday morning as well.
Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out on Friday. Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yes.
So we'll be there. Then the Hatcher Christmas party on Saturday night.
Hatcher Christmas party Saturday night.
Yeah,
That's
will
right.
Steve Qualls be there? Steve was at your place last night, and he brought gifts.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I'm asking for 4 shirts, for 3 hoodies, and a shirt.
Yes.
Steve, I hope UPS is delivered.
Yes.
From the D3 Auto Sales text line, Baz talks down to Josh about not being perfect, yet calls DJ Wagner Billy Wagner. Close enough, I guess.
I did a merger.
I was going to correct you, but I decided it wasn't worth it.
Thank you, Justin. I realized I'd said it. I didn't even go back. I thought, you know what? People knew who I was talking about.
Exactly. And then when you're me and you don't pay that much attention to the game, you go, okay, what's up, Billy? I didn't even know. I would have brought him tomorrow. Remember Billy Wagner now.
And we do want to say we had a great time yesterday in Benton at SoCo and this little piggy, and that was a great time, Justin. And hopefully there'll be some new customers out there. Yeah, and then also he's got his new store opening this Saturday, Stray Dogs. So if you're a guy or if you're ladies, if you want to get something for your guy, they don't have all their product in, but go by there and check it out.
Yeah.
And speaking of product,
there'll be a lot more than was there yesterday, though.
Oh, I bet.
So.
Also, speaking of product, if you come here, Steve, and you can help with find some product, buy some product.
Yeah,
right?
you guys know we're here to help folks, and we're a full-service financial institution serving 15 counties in Central Arkansas. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So don't just think you got to be in Benton or Bryan or somewhere in Saline County. We're here to help, no matter if you live in Clinton or work in Fordyce or Morrilton or Lone Oak, and all points in between. But you need a mortgage, contact the real Matt Jones. He's here to help. Mortgage rates are falling, but the thing we're doing right now is the year-end New Year auto special, rates as low as 2.026% on 24, 25, and 26-year models. No payments for 90 days and financing up to 84 months.
There you go. Just like and listen, and good people here too. Great folks here.
Yeah, good people.
We'll go to break here. D3 Auto Sales text line. We had Terry Bradshaw for 40 minutes, according to this caller. Joe Nichols for 40 minutes. Says maybe next week we can have Justin for 40 minutes.
Oh!
But listen, we had listen. It was so nice to have Justin.
Justin did extra last week on Friday, if you recall. And
yes,
Justin
an
did
extra hour,
yesterday.
Yes. That was it was great to have Justin in person.
Shut
it. Somebody said DJ Wagner was
Billy Wagner.
Yeah, DJ Wagner was a higher rated recruit than Thomas or Acuff. Is that true?
Yeah, he was.
I don't think he was.
He was super high. I'm not sure if he was high.
I know he was a 5-star, but I don't care what you're rated. I care what I see on the floor.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I'd say
he wants a dog and a dude.
A dog.
I'd say
dog.
Yeah. And so Wagner was number 6 nationally, but a big part of that was his dad was one of the 2 best players. His dad was Kobe's class, I believe. So,
very cool.
I think he got a little bit of a rub because his father's reputation as a high school player was
the
tremendous.
Other thing, another example of that, and I was so glad he became a Razorback and everything, and I hate that he got hurt, and that was a big part of it. But
last year,
Nick Smith Jr. was 1 or 2 in the country.
Oh, true. That's true.
So,
forgot about that.
You know what I mean?
Hey, by the way, have I heard that Florida, by the way, somebody says here, did y'all watch Florida UConn last night? They'll kill us. Florida crashes offensive boards big time. They'll beat us 20.
They'll kill us.
Who's the point guard that we had last year against Florida now?
They won't beat us by 20. That's
Somebody,
somebody who has no idea what they're talking about.
Justin, did I read that they're not thrilled with Boogie Flan's progress at this point? Did I hear that?
I have not watched him play, and I liked Boogie's game. I really did.
Yeah,
for sure.
He's not on an A-cuff level, but I mean he was really good before he got hurt. But apparently there was some fussing about him, and I can't comment on how he's played, but apparently Florida fans are like, really? We gave him
He is.
$1 million
Tell me how
or
much.
two. I think they gave him 2, actually.
He's shooting 24% from 3, 39% from the
Ooh,
floor.
wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're going to break with this. Also, we were trying to figure out Phillip Rivers' age. He just turned 44. Is that where we said that he was?
I don't know if we mentioned it, but
y'all did.
Just turned 44. Okay. All right. Don't go.
Also,
we'll
one correction,
back
Baz, DeJuan Wagner was
Yes.
5 years older than Kobe. So I forgot there was different Wagner that played against Kobe. But yes, 5 years apart. So 2001 for DeJuan Wagner.
Gotcha. All right. Don't go away. We'll come back and wrap things up here.
Conway taking us out.
Thank you, Roger, from Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union.
She tags along
Sing it, Roger.
with any
Steve, you too. Go ahead.
old crowd. Yes, I know I'm to blame, and I feel so ashamed
that I made her the image of me.
David BAZZEL here for Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. At Jones & Son, when you shop for an engagement ring, you get the benefit of shopping with the largest selection of rings in Central Arkansas. Jones & Son also carry the biggest brands in the business. At Jones & Son, shop their new collection of Jones & Son branded engagement rings. The Jones & Son rings are high quality at a fraction of the price, also are fully customizable, and they can modify any design to suit your needs. They're a direct diamond importer and import all of their diamonds, so you save money. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years. The same address and phone number for over 3 decades. Finding the perfect piece of jewelry to match the occasion can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be at Jones & Son Diamond and Bridal Fine Jewelry. Find the right diamonds for that special occasion. Jones & Son invites you to come by or shop with them online at jonesandson.com. Jones & Son is located at 1121 Rodney Parham Road, and they've been there for over 39 years.
Arkansas's larger-than-life experience is back with a holiday twist. It's time to let it glow, let it glow, let it glow with Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo. Join us from November to January when dazzling lights and holiday magic come alive after dark. Discover a joyous new season with brand new installations that makes Animal Kingdom adventures with Winter Wonderlands. Glow Wilds at the Little Rock Zoo is merrier and brighter than ever. Presented by Be Well Arkansas Department of Health. Get your tickets now at littlerockzoo.com.
It's Happy Honda Days at Russell Honda. Drive into the new year with rates as low as 2.99% on select models and an incredible selection of new Hondas. As Arkansas's oldest Honda dealer, they will not be beat. Bring in any competitor's offer and save big today. Don't wait. These deals won't last. Stop by on Landers Road in Sherwood or check the inventory online at russellhonda.com. Russell Honda, where Arkansas drives Honda.
This is David Dunn with Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We accept all major forms of fleet payments. Holman, Element, Auto Integrate, MK, and more. So for all your commercial fleet service and repair, brakes, PM services, and check engine lights, from Fords to Freightliners, think Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. We will get your equipment back on the road where it belongs. Dealership-level service and expertise from a locally owned family business. That's Central Arkansas Truck and Trailer. Exit 7 off of 440.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, if you've put off updating your bathroom all year, then now's the time to call Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is a local company installing American-made products, including bathtubs, walk-in showers, and walk-in bathtubs. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is also proud to be an official sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Don't go into a new year with that old, outdated bathtub. Bath Makeover can install a beautiful, easy-access walk-in shower in as little as 1 day. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH during our year-end blowout sale. Receive half-off labor on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts. receive a bonus $200 Visa gift card with purchase, and call Bath Makeover of Arkansas at 1-800-NEW-BATH-NOW for a free $25 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH. That's 1-800-NEWBATH.
Oaklawn is here for when you want real action, and the wait is over. Live racing is back. Every weekend brings big moments, big crowds, and your chance to feel the thrill of a big win. The holiday racing season begins Friday, December 12th, and runs through January 4th. Then, the excitement returns with the classic racing season, January 30th through May 2nd. It's racing, it's winning, it's everything you've been waiting for. Oaklawn Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This just in, there's a report out of the North Pole that Santa will not be in a sleigh this year. He has a new GV80 that he bought during the signature event at Genesis of Conway. According to a spokesman, it was the big offer that did it. The GV70, GV80, or G70 at 1.99% interest for 60 months. As for the reindeer, they'll be given 5 years off. A visit to Genesis of Conway, and you too will believe. The future of luxury today.
103.7 The Buzz brings you the 2025 Arkansas High School Football Championships live from War Memorial Stadium. Listen Saturday at noon when Mansfield and Fordyce play for the 3A title. Then at 6:30 for Dardanelle and Elkins playing for the 4A championship. The 2025 Arkansas High School Championship games are brought to you by Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Roller Funeral Homes, Midtown Plumbing, and Home Hardware Center.
Welcome back to Morning Mayhem, live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studios. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only racing casino resort.
All right, 9:54. Wrapping up things here at Alcoa Community Federal Credit Union. Steve Brown, thanks for having us, man.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure for you guys to come out.
Yeah, thanks for always taking good care of us, and continued success.
Thank you.
And all things outside the bank as well. Keep us posted on those things.
Absolutely.
So, and again, if somebody wants to call, they can call you direct here at the bank.
Absolutely.
They've heard you talk now. And,
Yep. Just call me. If I can't figure it out, I'll get you to one of the smart people who can.
Also, before we go to Justin, he does, and music as well.
Little music.
Also, want to say, Justin. Yeah, Justin, you. Before we go to Justin Aker, you weren't on the show with us early this morning, Justin, but we gave a shout out to Tim Sweeney and his wife Megan, who came by yesterday to have the guitar that you had donated signed, and he's the young man who is fighting cancer. He's got a young man. Yeah, great folks. He's got two kids. They got two kids, Jacob in the 5th grade and Morgan in the 1st grade. And I was just saying, Justin, what a genuine guy he was to talk to, and he's. I mean, it's pretty clear. There's a finish line for him, and it's not very far away. And the fact that he just got a great spirit about him, and just a quality guy. Yeah. And so I'm glad you got a chance to visit with him for a few minutes yesterday. Yeah. And Roger and I found out that he'd been listening to the show since 2007, since he was 18 years old. Wow. So just a reminder to be grateful for every day we have and enjoy one another. But just want to give a shout out and also say thanks to you for doing that guitar and helping them raise money. They raised a lot of money for the family.
It was an honor to meet him and his wife. And I mean, I told him, I said, man, exactly what you said. What a great spirit you guys both have, and what an inspiration you are to so many people, including myself. I mean, just I can't imagine, and I told them this as well. I can't imagine going through what they're going through, and in spite of it, I mean, he was smiling and just a super positive attitude, and it's like he and I were talking about it. He's going to be better off than we are. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, in my opinion.
Again, it's still honored to get to meet him.
You want to walk your kid down the aisle and see him grow up and succeed and all that, and to not have that opportunity is just heartbreaking. So
he's living every day. Yeah, he's living and fighting through some tough physical daily task and all the things to give him as many days as he can left. So keep up the fight there, Tim. It was a pleasure to meet you. I don't know who is shuffling all the papers back then, but somebody needs to.
And God does. God makes miracles. You never know. God makes miracles.
Hey, you bet.
Amen.
You bet. Justin Akery is at Bell and Sword right now. Good morning, Justin. How are you?
Well, I'm great, David. Thanks for asking. We are still in the process of getting set up here, and we are real happy.
Sounds like it.
Well, there was a little confusion on some things, but you know what? We're going to be fine.
I got you.
You know what?
I got you. What's up? What's going on the show today?
Sunshine and everything's good. Everything's good. Kevin Kelly's coming by. We'll talk about the latest on Notre Dame and celebrate some good things happening with the Razorback football people. I don't know if you guys talked about that, but hey, what a great year. But some of the guys deserve a little credit, and they got it. That's nice to see. We're going to celebrate that a little bit today.
When do you guys getting Silverfield on?
7 seconds.
This week.
I'm just going to replay your interview.
Zone's up next. Thanks.
Fellas, you've heard of TRT, but you have no idea what testosterone can do for you. Once you start treatment, you'll wish you had done it sooner now. Now, you can take the TRT test for free at Synergenics and Low T Center. Walk in before 10 a.m. or book ahead at fixmylowt.com.
Hi, this is Ted with Accountable Roofing and Remodeling. We are proud to offer window and door replacement installation.